All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Enough of all that, enough of all that, enough of all that. I've been having a little problem with my little soundboard lately, so I just want to know, let me know if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear that? Let me see something real quick. Said barely. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're going to start this up. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Something wrong with my shit, man. Let me see, let me see. Let me know. If not, then I'm about to just move on. We can get into the sneaker battle. Can y'all hear that? It's one of my old tracks. Let me see, let me see. See, can't hear nothing? Damn. I'm feeling some fire over here. I got to figure out what I did. I mean, one week y'all said the mic sounded muffled, so I switched back to my old mic. And when I switched back to my old mic, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know how I get my music going, man. Maybe I just need to change up everything. You know me, I'm always changing up something. You know what I mean? But I was trying to play the music I was playing, but you said the old air horn. All right, y'all can hear that. I know y'all can probably hear the sound effects. Let me see. All right, but y'all know what y'all here for. Crazy, crazy, crazy battle, bruh. Crazy battle. And you know what? My hat goes out to salutes to Skipgoeshard and MATT4DAWIN. You know what I'm saying? They had a crazy, epic battle, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people been sleeping on Skip this whole entire tournament. You know what I'm saying? They think because Skip do the shoe reviews and everything like that, they kind of know what's in his collection. You know what I mean? A little bit of OG stuff, a little bit of new stuff. So a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, Skip pulled out that shocked me that he had it, you know what I'm saying, with stories behind it, receipts, everything. Skip done pulled out receipts in this motherfucker. What they say, Skip went to the garage a few times on niggas, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody thought that Skip was a person to sleep on. And obviously he did show his display his collection very well all throughout this tournament. So salute to Skip, salute to Matt. Matt had a different road to the finals. Matt, damn near sweeping cats left and right. And one thing about Matt that I like the most is when Matt first came onto the channel and stuff, and he ran through his 10 clip. I noticed Matt from Dell's channel, and I think it was another channel that I saw Matt on. I'm not sure, but I always thought he had like a dope little collection because he was showing something that I never seen before when I first saw Matt on a platform. And when he entered the battle and stuff like that, y'all got to remember, like, Matt was a late addition. We actually had Teach. If anybody familiar with my channel, we Teach actually had that slot, selected out of a hat. And the very last day, before we was getting ready to tournament start, Teach said he couldn't make it. He couldn't do it. Some things came up. And that's when I decided to, I hit Yante and I'm like, bro, we should do like a 10 clip challenge, like, to select this last little contestant because, everybody go, yo, let me get in. Everybody want to pull that card, because they got like a special relationship, a bond with you, you know what I'm saying? So they'll try to pull that friendship card or that YouTube friendship card on you. So I thought the best way is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come through, show your shoes, and let's let the chat decide, you know what I'm saying? And Matt came through. A lot of people came through that night, and Matt came through, which was crazy. He had to show some crazy ass 10 clip because I think he was like the first or second person to let off a clip. So the show was like almost 2 hours, 3 hours long. So for the crowd to still vote for Matt at that time was crazy because, throughout the clip, sometimes I forget who actually went up and stuff like that because so many people stopped by. But Matt came through. He stopped by. He let off his clip. He was voted as the last person in by the chat. And to be honest with you, he's been doing a really, really good job. He's been doing a really, really good job. Oh shit, we got a dono. Shout out to my boy Prince Wade for that $5 dono. He said happy Mother's Day to all. Happy Mother's Day to all the females with kids out there, bro. Salute. Shout out to my kid's mom as well. Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't want to play no crazy shit because last time, let me just go hit me with one of those. And since my son had a good game today, I'll let him welcome you guys into the show. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to Prince Wade. I appreciate that so much, bro. Shout outs to all the females out there, the female sneakerheads, the mothers in general, the ones that's playing both parts, the ones that's picking up the extra weight, the ones that hold it down while the husband take care of everything else. Salutes to y'all. Keep pushing and love your kids even extra tomorrow, or kids or parents or whatever the case may be. Love your mother dearly tomorrow extra. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not speaking to your mom or anything like that, love them extra tomorrow. But Matt, like I said, Matt showed his collection and displayed his collection many, many times. And there's a few shoes that Matt pulled out throughout this tournament that's just been bananas. But before we get into it, I do have Heartbreak Kid and Dub P in the back. I want to put some respect onto the chat's name. Shout outs to Hella Lace. She said first. Retro 813 is in the building. What's good, bro? Zuzu is in the building. Skip. We had GA Soul. What's good, bro? To Micah, what's good? Real solid nigga right there. Micah, salutes to you, bro. Sleepy in the building. That's my bro. No Limit is in the building. What's good, bro? Geechee is in the building. Yeah, Geechee's in the building. Where we at? Cousin Zay. What's good, Zay? Double E is in the building. Where we at? Mr. Perfect is in the building. We had Cooch is in the building. I dropped the link. I'm gonna drop the link again. Old School is in the building. What's good, Old School? Indiana is in the building. Jones. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Ricky is in the building. What's good, Rick? Erica's in the building. Prince Wade is in the building. JJ is in the building. Yeah, we just chilling. So I'll drop that link real quick and I'll let Dub P and Heartbreak on. If y'all got any questions or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm willing to answer any question about the battle and anything like that. Now, if you got questions about anything else or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? There is the Cash App right there. Your boy is monetized, so there is a money button if you want to donate through that way through YouTube. That's fine with me. Like I said, I really don't do this for money. I'm okay when it comes down to bread. Nice job, nice little career. But if you want me answering some off the wall shit that's going on, donations is right there for your boy. I'll answer. But other than that, let me go ahead and bring on Dub P. Salute to Dub P's in the building. Heartbreak Kid is in the building. What's going on?
Yo.
We got the Dolphin playing.
You know the vibe.
The Dolphin playing. Dub P, I'm glad you pulled up, Dub P, because I know you're the type of person that do your homework. A lot of people don't know majority of the things that go on behind the scenes of this whole tournament. And you're one of the guys that keeps the spreadsheets, keeps the total scores, the questions asked, things of that nature. But I want to get a little bit of you guys, since you guys are judges. You know, we all know it's been a lot of fire going around in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And you know, what I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I got two judges here. If anybody wants to ask questions or anything like that, but I'm gonna go to you first, Heartbreak. How did you feel about the MATT4DAWIN in the Skipgoeshard battle?
I think it was a amazing battle between the both of them. You know, Skip is cool, Matt is cool. You know, to most people that's in the chat and everything, they know more about, you know, these YouTubers or these other personalities that be on it. But, you know, for those who don't know me, I'm new to this. You know, Dre drafted me basically. So I'm still trying to get into the groove of everything. But that battle was pretty good. It was smooth. You know, all of us judges, we came together after the last one. tried our best to not have the same issue as the past. And I think this night it played out pretty smooth. I mean, what you think, Dub?
I think it did. I mean, the cause question is still a good question. Just because it's not asked, it's not answered perfectly, doesn't make it a horrible question. Like if we had both contestants pull a Dornbecker, we wouldn't be talking about, oh, it was a bad question. So it's just one of those things where sometimes you might assume that someone has a certain type of shoe, and then they really kind of didn't. And then I rely on the rest. I support the rest of you judges to make the call. And Skip won that round. I know you wish you would have won more, but if it's the battle went 10 rounds, I believe it was like 7-3, I think. Something so like if you're talking like maybe one question out of 10%. So I'm more focused on the 90% that went well. And I think we had two great people on that were competitors. And I just think Matt just had a shoe for more situations that it could kind of explain itself, right? As Skip, he was kind of the underdog based on what people said in the chat. They're like, oh, he's big personality, and they were kind of just throwing shade at him. And I was just like, the ability to think as a competitor, like, can make up for a lot of shoes, right? You could have 10,000 shoes behind you, but if your brain doesn't piece together what shoe to go pull, then it doesn't matter. So I think, the thing about Skip that made him get to the Final Four is he really outthought a lot of people. But then today he just had a competitor who just had a shoe, leather sock liner, what I'm saying? How many Diodoras did he have to pull out? What I'm saying? Diodoras are a $200 retail shoe. So you damn well know that a Diodora is probably going to have some silhouette with a leather sock liner or something where it's going to be more material focus. So like, I think, today, Skip just went against a competitor who just had the shoe for the question, whereas Skip uses his imagination. He's very creative. He's entertaining. And then up until this point, he did pull a shoe to match the situation. Today, it was just like really just Matt just had the shoe to answer the question, right? It was almost like let your game do the talking, but salute to Skip. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't have him making that far in the chat. And I'm just like, dude, it's never going to be a collection contest, right? No one's getting their phone out and just doing a house tour. That's not what this is. Like, I'm saying, even in the best of 13, you think that's a lot of rounds. Like everyone in here has more than 13 shoes. Okay. So right. That's not even it's not an indication of what you have behind you. So like, I think, sometimes the chat just knows people for what they post on Instagram and they see them on YouTube, and they really just forget that, there's a brain behind the competitor, and then there's someone who really thinks behind the shoes too. So I think that's what made today's battle entertaining, because, Matt just gets right to it, pulls the shoe, kind of, a little quieter. He has his opinions too, but compared to Skip, you kind of saw the difference in how they battled. And so it was really entertaining for us to watch it.
Shout out to Teach in the building. What's good, Teach? Before I get to Teach with the questions and everything like that, I want to put some respect on Chilltown's name. Shout outs to Chilltown. He won his battle, and he is in the finals. So it will be Matt for the win versus Chilltown. Chilltown usually go live after the battles and stuff like that, but right now he's on the road or he's vacationing. I think he's making trips around this Mother's Day holiday. So salutes to him. I decided to pick it up to him, but I'm definitely putting some respect on Chilltown's live battle recaps or whatnot. But to get to something that you mentioned, Dub P, about the Black History Month question, like a cause type. Show me a shoe that's a cause, and he showed the Black History Month Kyrie's or whatnot, and everybody like, oh, Black History Month is not a cause. It's not a cause. I then, people, this is the thing sometimes, and that's why I don't pay attention to the chat, because it happened last battle, I think in the Zaya battle, when the chat goes outrageous because they go off of this and all these emotions and stuff like that, and literally, it takes 2 seconds to back out of your phone real quick and Google something or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If that, and just keep looking. But they just so quick to just and just start throwing tomatoes and shit like that. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is your entertainment. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like with that question, with the what the question or whatever like that, that question actually could have rocked, because everyone, oh, that's Nike Pacific, that's Nike Pacific, but I actually found the what the boost. You know what I'm saying? What
there's the Ultra Boost. There's like there's the Avengers pack on Vans, but it's like the official title thing versus like the moniker, right? And so that's where it gets so technical. And I wish one day we all realize that sneakers are opinions.
Yeah, but you know what it is when it comes to the what the like when you say the what the, that is exclusive to Nike only. Now, if you want to talk about mixed branded or mixed models, that can be associated with
and that's one where just the wording matters. So sometimes people crucify they crucify Joey for the question. And if he had said, show me a mismatched sneaker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think some people need to give, I get it. He's a judge and he's held to a higher standard, but but it's a shoe battle, people.
Me personally, I would have let that question rock because both of the opponents did have a shoe, but at the end of the day, he asked for let me see a what the shoe, and he said what the, and I know everybody could get technical that this belongs to Nike and that. He didn't say show me a Nike what the, he just show me a what the, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, there are different brands that do have their type of version of what does, and they're and I know for certainly sure that Adidas has that what the boost, like it says it literally as the title what the, and then it's like boost something. But that was last battle. But this battle right here with the Black History Month question. Well, not question, the Black History Month shoe, the Kyrie.
What was the question? Because I didn't catch.
He said, show me a shoe that has some type of cause, you know what I'm saying? And Matt could have won because he did pull out some pink foam posit, but unfortunately it wasn't the exact breast cancer awareness foam posit, because that one actually has like the breast cancer like ribbon on the tongue,
right?
So I don't think Matt had that pair. He just had like a pair of pink foam posit, and they were dope. But
no, they were dope. They released in 2012. I remember it was November 2012. 2012 and 13 was like the year of the foam posit. So like I'm saying, like people were not buying the foams for the cause. They're buying foams because that was the wave for sure.
Skip had pulled out the Black History Month Kyrie's, and people yell, "Oh, Black History Month, that's not a cause. That's not a cause." But first of all, when I went to go Google's, there were several organizations called Black History Month, and then there were several organizations who raised different awareness into the Black community, far as like supporting Black businesses, Black mental, illness and things of that nature. And during Black History Month or Black, some type of Black History Month, those organizations, raise their most, value throughout that. And it's because of Black History Month. So that's a cause. And also, I think people kind of forget that those Black History Month Kyrie's, some of the proceeds of or earnings off that shoe was definitely donated to certain Black casualties, I guess you could say, or Black organizations or whatnot. So it depends on how you look at it and things of that nature. But
that's what Sneaker File said. That's when his comment got put up there with the higher up fund.
When the Kyrie's came out, I Googled it myself, and it did definitely say that the proceeds from the purchases from the consumers was going to like a special fund. So I think that answered the question pretty well.
But here's the thing though, like, and this shows what kind of competitor Matt was. Like, he lost that round and he was just like, you know what? He didn't let it get to him and he won. So like, it's, what I'm saying? Like, it's, you can't have the chat views as someone in this tournament. So I think Matt just showed he was just cool as a cucumber for sure.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Like, I'm surprised somebody, if that's the case, if that was the question, somebody could have easily pulled out a Dornbecker.
No one pulled a Dornbecker. We talked about that. I was surprised no one had it. That's why I said earlier before you jumped on, I was saying that, sometimes you expect people to have a shoe and they don't.
I mean, he did say that he did have a Black History shoe.
Yeah, I think I remember
he said he wasn't thinking about it that way.
Right. It was, I think I was on the live stream where a whole bunch of people were on there. I think he had the New Balance 574 that came out with the 990 V5 for Black History Month. There were the purple and the cream joints.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is something I wanted to ask the panel, and I'm gonna also ask the chat, because this one, like, when I believe in a firm answer, when I have a direct fact in front of me, then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, argue that fact down, right? You know what I'm saying? But this
Not
one was
worth it.
kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
That kind of threw me off with this question with Skip. I forgot the exact question, but you can remind me. But I know it was some type of show me, some type of what was it, like a cartoon or superhero inspired or something like that? It was.
Oh yeah. If you could be a villain or a superhero, which one would you be? And what shoe would you wear?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure of Skip's collection, but I thought he had a Spider-Man 1. If I'm not mistaken, he has a Spider-Man 1, and he didn't pull that shoe out. And Matt pulled out, what was it, the 970?
He pulled out the Joker New Balance.
The Joker joint, right?
993.
So not saying that the Spider-Man 1 would have beat the Joker, but I'm saying that would have been like a clash that would have had to really make you judges really decide on, like, what, you know what I'm saying, whatever preference in your mind, because at that point both shoes meet the question.
Criteria.
So at that point you would have to decide to yourself, like, what would you pick? But instead Skip went the flu game 12s, which I think kind of hurt him a little bit, because I get where he was going at. Right, I would get exactly where he was going at with it, with the villain and the red and the black, and that was dope. But like, far as like Matt actually answering the question with like an actual villain or a superhero, like literally on the shoe, I guess that fit the question at best. So I know if Skip do have a Spider-Man 1, I know he'll probably want to get that round back right there. But what do you feel, Nate, when it came down to the flu games and the Joker? You think that was the correct call to go with the Joker New Balance?
You like I said before, you gotta go with the person who answers the question correctly. I understand what people are talking about colors. Like, you know, you could have said, if that was the case, the question could have involved, like, you know, show me your best sneaker with a villain or a color scheme of that villain or something like that. But the thing is that the flu game is not known. It's not known with comics or anything like that. So I wouldn't have pulled that out. Now,
okay. So I think they're saying that the question, I think they're trying to say the question was, yeah, but they asked what would your signature shoe be, not Marvel or DC. So I guess the question was, like, if you were a villain or if you were a superhero, what shoe would you mean, blah 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 blah. So I
didn't peep that. So
okay.
Yeah, if they're asking you what would be your signature shoe,
right,
that's something totally different than a comic. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite comic book character signature shoe based on the villains? That's a totally different question. So, I mean, my thing is about preference. Like my thing is with the Jordan 1, bro. Like, I mean, not the Jordan 1, the Jordan 12, the Flu Game 12. That's an iconic sneaker. You know, regardless, it seemed like when I seen Skip pull out that sneaker, it was almost as if it was like, all right, I need to win rounds because I'm behind, so let me pull this out. My thing is, bro, like, as for the Spider-Man question, you gotta ask yourself, I haven't seen any of his battles. Did he pull that sneaker out in any prior battle?
That's what I'm trying to do. I gotta go back.
I think
and
it
check.
matters to me. He didn't pull it, so I don't
think
think it's worth discussing what he had or didn't have.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me put some respect on his money real
quick. We
quick.
might as well just drop it.
Put some respect on his money real quick. Shout out to my nigga No Limit with the 199 dono. He said that they asked him to come up with their own superhero. Okay, so that's what it was. I mean, was that the exact thing? Come up with your own superhero? Because if that was the thing to come up with your own superhero, then that Joker, to me, if that was the exact one, then that Joker probably should have. In my opinion, if this was the exact question, then that Joker should have lost.
I think he did say DC or Marvel, so I think it got mentioned.
It was a hop question. I can't remember exactly how he worded it.
I gotta go back and watch the tape.
But it was definitely, if you was in Marvel or like a DC comic,
okay,
whether you're a hero or a villain, pick the shoe that you would wear in that
Right.
comic type of question.
Yeah.
So Matt said, I will be the Joker, blah, blah, blah. And then he threw
Yeah.
out the Joker shoe. So it was like a perfect with
Yeah.
what he
Oh,
would
okay.
be.
It's a
So
home
you
run.
could
He hit a
have
home run
been
on
you
that
could have been
question.
a character that was already there, or your own type of
Yeah,
character.
yeah. It had
This
the,
was
it had the
Marvel.
picture,
Okay.
it had the picture and the insole, everything. So
Okay.
it was like,
Yeah, it was. He hit the home run on the question, and that's why I said, it came down to Skip explaining why he would pick it versus a shoe that just smacked the question out
Oh,
the,
so
out the park.
Hop just cleared it up, bro.
Yeah,
Just
DC or Marvel. That's why I said,
Yeah, would you
play
play
the
the villain,
villain?
a superhero from Marvel or DC?
Yeah. So then the Joker.
Okay.
That's why we
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
swept
makes
it.
that
yeah. And
makes a
Matt
lot
said,
of
I would
sense.
be the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically, it wasn't like a make up your own superhero kind of thing. It's just like, who would you be, villain or superhero from a Marvel or DC? Okay, okay. So that makes
He
sense.
literally answered it directly.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to vote against Matt when the shoe was physically the Joker.
Like staring at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Like
you're just like,
you got the creator of the question basically just putting that to rest right now.
Yeah.
Just said what he said. I mean, got to clearly go with Matt because of like I said prior, he answered the question correctly.
Yeah, Jay Shaw. If that was the case, then if that like I said, I'll go back and clarify my damn self. But he said Skip shot himself in the own foot, then like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, if he had a superhero shoe like a Spider-Man or something, and he didn't pull it, but
he was stretching it a lot, and I seen a lot of people stretch. You know how you throw a rock and you don't know where it's going to land, but you just hope that motherfucker land on you. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be chosen. So shit. I mean, I seen a few people throw a couple rocks inside this tournament. You know what I'm saying? So if he didn't really have a DC type or Marvel type shoe, and he went out on a limb for that, hey, I'm gonna throw that motherfucker there. If that motherfucker hit, that motherfucker.
You gotta compete. You don't want to just quit. Like
right.
Like during the cause shoe, like Matt wasn't just going to come back with no shoe. He came out with a pink foam posit and it was like, but that's being a competitor. Like we're not going to crucify you for competing. Like you want to win. So like if it gets thrown out, it gets thrown out. It's
right.
One out of potentially 13 questions. So it's just like, he didn't quit. And if let's pretend Skip didn't have another shoe. Like you just gotta fake it till you make it. It's like that. It's like Chopped. You know what I'm saying? They give you a pig's foot ingredient with durian or something that smells like trash, and you got to make a dish out of it, right? Sometimes it might be a beauty. Sometimes it might be just get all the ingredients on the plate. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the sneaker battle is. Sometimes it turns into like a Chopped episode of Food Network.
Shout out to Miss Jones in the building. Miss Jones, what's good, Miss Jones? Go ahead and hit on a couple of your raffles.
What I loved about their battle was the end part. Yeah, it was a great battle during the battle, but the end part of the respect for one another, the love for one another. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the most important thing because most battles always turn out ugly at the end. And theirs was like a respect thing back and forth. Like we need that more in the community.
Yeah, but people go, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It depends on who it's coming from at the end of the day. I mean, shit, we all want the respect at the end of the day and sportsmanship like that. But like if a nigga up out of here, man, like I'm shit. I don't know.
You can't do anything about it. Like you can't even prevent it.
Niggas, right, let it rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put the link up. What we're doing is we're recapping the epic battle tonight. Skipgoeshard versus Matt for the win. Matt did get that dub. We're going over a couple questions. If anybody got some questions, you know what I'm saying? Please submit them in the chat. But I'm going to go ahead and drop that link. That's what we're talking about. So if anybody want to take the link that actually saw the battles, saw the tournament, they got some questions, feel some type of way about anything like that, the link is there. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it again.
Man, that pigeon that Matt threw out, that was like 1 of 20 or something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, you know what the funny part is, though?
We could get to that one. Hold on. I want to get to that.
I have a story about that. That's a good one.
All right. Now that was my next one that I wanted to bring up as well. I think the question was show a rare shoe, right?
The rare shoe in your collection.
At that point right there, I would have hated to have been a judge, right? Because Matt had the 1 for 20, you know what I'm saying, which is extremely rare. And I think that he probably won that one off of the availability of that being just 20 shoes in the fucking world. Like that's insane, you know what I'm saying? So it's like having that number attached to that, you know what I mean? To me, having that number attached to it clears up the availability of that shoe, you know what I'm saying? Which makes it rare. But Skip pull out a fucking rare ass shoe too, you know what I'm saying? I was saying to myself, like,
Wait, what did he pull out?
Damn. Shit, I don't even know what it does. P, do you remember the name of that shoe?
This is a 2010. It's white and silver at the circle. I have it written down, but the bottom line why it got beat by the pigeon is, I mean, it's the silhouette, right? When Skip pulled it, you know, you could read the chat. Like, they're like, what is that? What is that? So, the popularity of the silhouette, if you have a popular silhouette that answers the question, so, you know, 1 of 20, you know, a black pigeon, like, it's going to, and the funny thing is, that's not the first one we saw in this tournament. Sir Knight pulled that shoe too.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
Bro.
Yes, he did. So, like, it's
time seeing a black
and
pigeon,
so, you know what I mean? So, you're also dealing with the silhouette. So, when they both answer the question, then you judge on the shoe, right? And more people, you know, it's more aesthetically pleasing, you know, the pigeon. And we all know the chaos that went around that pigeon release. That was like the first non-Jordan where people are just kicking people in the face and elbowing for that shoe, you know, especially, you know, the original gray one. You know, I mean, people were the original staple pigeon. Like, people were fighting over that shoe. I think a lot of Jordan heads only imagine that it's the Concord and that everyone's just fighting over that. Like, a lot of Jordan heads don't understand that there are other shoes that people get deboed for, like, they, you know what I'm saying, where they just act crazy for, and that was one of them. So I think that, like, in my head, I was just like, well, you know, 1 of 20, and then, you know, it's the controversy surrounding anything Jeff Staple related to an SB. It's going to win over the shoe that Skip pulled, and I appreciate Skip pulling that shoe because, you know, we learned something too. We're like, oh, I've never seen that shoe before, so it answered the question. But then it just goes to personal preference on the shoe.
My boy Double E said them shits was called
anniversary
the anniversary of 2010.
Yeah, I remember it's the 2010s.
Oh my God, bro!
Olympic
like,
2010s.
I don't know if they was Olympic. If anybody
white and silver,
they could clear that up in the chat. But yeah, it looked like some futuristic robotic type shoe. You know what I'm saying? Get your setup for. Oh no, I didn't get it yet, MBS. I ain't get it yet. I'm gonna get it though. I just been chilling. I got a couple vacations coming up, you know what I'm saying? Mexico, Orlando, and shit like that. So I've been focusing on doing some things behind the scene, especially with this female sneaker battle tournament that's coming up.
Yeah, here it is, the 2010 silver anniversary. Probably can't see it. But yeah, that's the shoe that he pulled.
How much that thing going for?
Hold on.
It's just the 2010 silver anniversary. Sorry, the camera. The lighting, I was probably killing it.
Hold on,
you got to turn the brightness down on your phone.
Yeah.
Turn the brightness down real quick, Duppy. How much is going for?
Well, probably that shoe. I don't even see a bid on it.
So that's what makes it fucking rare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what makes that rare. That thing ain't even got a bid on it. Hey, 410, back up and come back in and say your device is not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the silhouette, like the popularity of the shoe, like, helps out too. So if you can answer the question and throw out some heater. Yeah.
See, helps. Like, and you know what? Like, a lot of people get it mixed up with. That's a question about quantity and quality, and the reason why I say that. So, like, for example, I got a pair of fucking kangaroos that was like, it was a collaboration that they did with Steel Chainsaw Company, and the shit comes in a wooden box, and it came with all these pieces, and it's numbered. It's like 1 in 200. You can pull out something like that and then still lose. Like,
that's the way it comes.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's about quality, I guess. I mean,
well, I mean, they both answer the question, so then you decide on the shoe. I mean, that's, everyone acts like, you know, Matt and Skip were just horrible competitors, and like, they answer the question. Some, you know, in that case they both did. It was just like, well, they both answer the question. They're both rare shoes, you know, but I'm gonna just roll with the pigeon. I guess that, you know, you know, that's what I'm saying about judging. It's not algebra. There's no set way where 1 + 1 always equals 2. Like, when you both answer the question, then it's some sort of preference that comes into it. I think people forget that. You know, we would all have the same shoes if we all thought the same way. We would all have these same shoes. Like, so they both answered the question, and now I learned, and we always learn something. Now I've seen the 2010 anniversary. I can't even think I've ever seen that on anyone's foot before.
In the building. Hold on. B-Mo.
Dre Joe in the building.
Good, baby.
I like that hat.
What's up, B More?
What's
B-Mo, where
going
you
on,
at?
Heartbreak?
You ain't in Germany. Where you at?
I'm in Germany, my boy.
Oh, you got a new setup now. Oh, my nigga
Check
got
my
the
boy
back
out.
back
Okay.
left. Yeah.
Are you a
So,
military
I
brat, B more?
had-
Is that why you out there? Are you in the military brat? Is that why you out there?
Yeah, you know my wife military. I'm prior military, but my wife.
Oh, okay. Got you.
salute to B More in the building. I know B More started his channel. His channel is launching tomorrow. So
Yes,
make sure
sir.
y'all sub up. B More, let them know where they can find you at B More tomorrow.
Hey, all you gotta do is click follow me on IG, and you're gonna see the description in my bio. Click that. It's gonna take you right to my YouTube page.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So
Easy,
B More, I
easy.
know you was inside the battle, watching the battle as well. You know what I'm saying? Shooting your pistol off in the chat and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There was
How do you
a lot of cockroaches that made their way inside the trap house.
Yeah, it did. And I'm so glad that some adjustments have been made, you know what I'm saying, to whereas you know what I'm saying, a lot of people got their wrenches. A lot of people got their wrenches took it tonight. So shout outs to the adjustments, because we can't have things running wild in there. We trying to have a business despite anything that's going on, you know what I'm saying, or everything that's going on. At the end of the day, we owe it to you know, the people inside the tournament, the audience, and everyone.
Right.
You know, we raised this money for everybody. You just can't give back $1,000 to a lot of people, or 1.6 to a lot of people. So the show is going to go on regardless of what, you know, stuff going on or whatever. But we just here to give y'all a good show, man, at the end of the day. And hopefully things look up.
We want to keep the positivity going on this platform and the trap house, man. We don't need that negative stuff from that other place that I won't say after my horrible incident.
I gotta go back. Yeah, I gotta go back. I didn't even know Yante went live last night, but I gotta go back and check everything. But man, can we just go get along?
It's all about shoes.
So be more. How do you think this battle went today? Do you think, because you know us judges, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's money on the line. It's a lot of pressure. Like I said, me, Dub P, and the other judges went back. You know, we tried to make corrections. We met up before the battle, made sure everybody questions made sense. How do you think this battle went tonight?
It went the way I thought. I love Skip. I've been following Skip for a few years. I got a good relationship with Skip, but MATT4DAWIN, his collection is very diverse. He's going to pull out some things you probably haven't seen, or if you did see him, it's been a long time since you have seen it. So I think these battles, if you start looking at the final participants and looking at their collections, they have more of a wide range selection of shoes to pull from versus somebody who's like, you know, really oriented in a specific set. So I think the more diversity and range you have in your collection, as far as battling, you know what I mean, you're gonna come out on top. And that's why you got a Chilltown versus MATT4DAWIN, you know what I mean? They both
We've seen a hell lot of Travis Scotts lose in this tournament. You know, someone said like the hype keeps winning. I was like, dude, the hype is, if anything, it's been.
One thing, judges, because Heartbreak asked me about the judges too. I think y'all been doing a great job. My only gripe with y'all, and it's just a gripe, it's nothing because nobody's perfect. That battle between MATT4DAWIN and what was the young kid's name? Gemini. I felt I didn't. Yeah, Jim. I'm not accusing y'all nothing. I'm not throwing no charges on y'all, but I didn't like the way y'all voted, like on 3 or 4 of them rounds. And I know it's not a perfect science. When I came in, WB was talking about it's not 1 + 1 always doesn't equal 2, but some of them votes that went against Gemini, and I had no dog in the fight.
No, I don't know what you're saying, but like I remember one.
As a neutral guy, I was like, man, I even hit Yante. I was like, bro, the judges was tripping on that. Just that one battle. Just that one. I was like, ugh.
I respect it. But I remember a couple of things about that battle. You know, Ray kind of reminded me, because he's a YouTuber too, so he's good at explaining his choices. And you know, he had a couple reaches because I remember I specifically asked the sneaker that represents where you're from, and Matt pulled the I'm on my Air Force One, and he pulled a Jordan 5. He said, well, it's like a Timberland. I'm like, but it's a Jordan 5. It was sometimes he would explain what he was thinking, and it just didn't parlay into victories for him. So I think sometimes,
that one was fine. Yeah, that one was fine. I'm talking about when y'all voted, y'all watched his trophy room. Chicago won. It got, not only did it lose, it got swept.
It got wiped. It got wiped.
I don't even think I voted that round. I remember not voting.
What did it lose to?
It lost to something they had no business losing to. In my opinion, that's my opinion. Though. That's my opinion. And then y'all did it to. Then y'all flipped it, where Matt pulled out something crazy, and it lost to. I forget what the hell Gemini pulled. And I was like, bro, y'all, what are they doing? And then
I think Gemini only won one round with Matt.
Yeah, it looked like y'all had it in for Gemini. Just the way I'm not saying that's what happened, but that I remember that battle specifically. I'm like, boy, they stuck it to him, man. Like, I'm not saying he should have won, but it should have been a little bit closer. That's all.
Shout out to my boy Chilltown in the building. Like I said again earlier, Chilltown is away right now. I decided to hold it down for your boy. That's Big Bro right there. He usually goes live after the battles. I felt like it was an interesting battle. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, we should go live and talk about it. So
hey, cheers, my boy.
In the building. I got you, Big Bro, until you come back. I got you.
No, but I respect everyone's opinion.
Whoa! See, a lot of people don't know about that.
I got just wine tonight. I'm trying to be light. I got a busy day tomorrow.
But I got some herbal extras.
You're not gonna wake up drinking that Sutter Home, my boy. You gonna miss that a long time.
Damn,
but I agree with you, B more. But like I said, like before this battle today, all of us judges and Yante got together and we spoke for like 4 hours. We all reviewed our questions. We all asked our questions. And trust me, it was a lot of questions. Yante was like, oh, nah, hell no. We ain't doing that. Like,
see, I think a lot of people don't know. See, this is the thing. Like, what you get on YouTube is what you see when things is live. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be like, oh, he had it out for me. Oh, he had it out for them. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people that take a L. Well, I wouldn't say everybody, because there has been some dudes that have took their L and just be like, yeah, man, I lost. But there have been some that, have voiced their opinions on their loss and stuff like that. And like I said, bro, this is like, it's a sport to me right now. At the end of the day, it's a sport. So it's going to be competitive. It's going to be tempers flaring. It's going to be, venting or whatever the case may be, coming from whatever size, a winner, loser, whatever the case. That's what makes it the whole shit competitive. You know what I'm saying? But what I see and what I notice that a lot of people don't get to see the behind the scene work that goes into it. Like I know there's a discrepancy with the women's battle and this and that, bruh. Like as a man, right? All right, listen to me, fellas. As a man, I don't know if y'all understand what it is or what it takes to communicate with 70 different females, bro.
That you don't
70.
Know.
With the men, we was able to collect names, get the ball rolling, yada, yada, yada. With the women, it was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with, mothers, different schedules, this and that and this. So like, only being a month into doing like this and that and this, and then having your own life and your own things that you have to take care of. Because like I said, YouTube is not my job. I never really expected to get paid from YouTube. I just did it as a hobby, but I will take donations to help support the channel, because ain't none of this shit that I spent is free. But at the same time, I enjoy doing it. So, I feel like as time go on, it's like a kid learning how to play a sport. Like he ain't gonna go out there and just start smacking home runs, or you know what I'm saying. Like my son, he just started playing t-ball this year, and you know how hard it is to get a 4-year-old to stay focused, like to stay focused. Like my son would literally go out in the outfield and just pick up dirt, draw an X on the grass, shuffle his feet, spinning circles and shit like that. And I'm noticing like all the little kids is doing the same thing. They barely is paying attention to the damn game. So like, what I did is decide to stand out there with him when he's in the outfield. I'm like a couple feet away, like, hey man, pay attention to the ball. It's coming your way. So it's like that practicing, and as time goes by, you're gonna start weeding out the bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like people were saying the beta testing. I mean, hey, everything has to go through a beta test, because if not, like, shit just gonna always keep getting fucked up. So things is definitely getting cleaned up. There has been mistakes. I can tell you this though, when you do start coming with a certain type of energy against things, you got to understand that stir other people away for being involved. You know what I'm saying? So then you got people that don't want to battle. And I'm not even saying just for my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying for any channel that's doing battles or hosting battles. When you notice that like not a lot of people are stepping up to the plate, you got to understand the pressure that people are starting to see from people that's just judging. Like we've been doing sneaker battles in the trap house for a minute now. It's just that now it's on a bigger plateau, it's structured and it's on a different level to where
people were getting heated during those. Like
B-More
was always a regular, and that's for free. Like there's no money on the line for that.
Facts.
You know, everyone.
Go ahead, B-More.
Everyone, bro. It's too much cheerleading, man. When it comes to the chats, you notice. I understand. It's like this, Dre Jungles, you my boy, right?
Right.
If you go on battle, of course I want you to do well. But if it's up to me to vote, I'm still going to vote on the best sneaker, regardless if you pull it or your opponent pulls it. I'm not going to just vote, hey, Dre Jungles every time because you my boy and I don't know the other guy. Like that shit got to go, man. It got to go.
Yeah, I can honestly say, like Dre, you're a fair dude. You definitely, Dre's my man. And when I was in the battle, he voted against me because he had to. It was, and I didn't take it personal. I'm not like, oh, that's my man. He should have voted for me. No, it's about, it's just about may the best sneaker win, bro. But I think, like you said, B-More, a lot of people are taking this too personal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's one of the reasons why I bowed out. I don't want to. I don't like the. I mean, I like the battling, but I also like the education part in it. I like the conversing part. I like the camaraderie. But then, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to battling, it's a lot of other things that come with it, too. Like, it is what it is.
It happened to me yesterday on somebody who I will no longer use their name. That's how much I hate this person. It happened to me last night. But I took my L like a champ. And I didn't care that I lost and everything was cool. And then things went left and I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? And but the people that was in the chats, because when you battling, you're not really paying attention to the comments in the chats. Like you focus. And people was hitting me up like, bro, they was already against you from the jump, bro. You should have seen the chat. It was already, they was voting the other dude's name before the dude even said, all right, go vote. They was already, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the one reason why I don't do straw polls, because then, the straw poll is basically like, one of those like radio contests and you're an artist and you got to get all these people to vote for you. So like if you're a type of person that's coming in with a wave of people, like the straw voting wouldn't be fair. It'll always be biased because it could be an underdog who's really, getting it popping in these battles, and just because nobody know him, he don't have that type of wave, but he been smacking niggas, and then we go against somebody with a wave, they're gonna automatically lose because of the voting system.
Yeah, just think about Matt. Matt has no social media and he's in the final.
Bro,
so like if you had a straw poll vote and he was going against a YouTuber, like why would Matt even do that? This is why Yante did judges, because like if you on the road like B-More was in the other chat, like they don't know B-More. Like he's automatically at a unfamiliarity bias is what they would call it.
Well, and not only that, I'm coming from the trap house, and then there was issues between that side and the trap, so they automatically assumed that, if I don't like this person from the trap house, so I'm gonna lump you in that same group. And they was just waiting for anything from me, anything that they could have took out of context at the slightest. They was waiting for me to do that, went left, and then try to make me look like somebody that I'm not. And I really didn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done with that. I'm done with that platform over there, and I'm launching my own shit, and it's gonna be nothing but positivity, just like this one is, and just like the trap house. So we're gonna keep it pushing, and we ain't gonna worry about them cockroaches, man.
Fact.
I feel you. Shout out to my boy Old School FCFS with the motherfucking $20 goddamn dono. That nigga said shout outs to Herbal Essence, my nigga.
Cool
yes.
shit. Okay,
yes,
Old School.
I got mine right here, big bro. I got mine right here. Salutes to you for that $20 donation, bro. I appreciate you so much. You don't even understand, bro. And you a real ass nigga. Like I said, I think I shouted you out earlier on other platforms, but I'm gonna shout you on mine again. Shout out to my boy Old School and Tomorrow Michael. Y'all some thorough and dope ass niggas, bro. I've been seeing how both of y'all been moving in the community. Y'all both keep shit down the middle. Y'all even go over to people's chats who don't do nothing for the community, and you know, and you ask them, can y'all do something for the community? And that's dope. I really appreciate that, like spreading the positivity around the way. You know what I mean? We definitely need more people like you two gentlemen. So salutes to my boy Old School and Tomorrow Micah. Both of y'all some dope ass niggas, bro. For real, man. Can't thank you enough.
Nah, but I feel you on that, B-boy. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're here all for one thing, for sneakers.
Yep.
We all love sneakers. We don't know each other personally. We're not out for drinks with each other personally. We're here for sneakers. The topic should stay on sneakers. It should never be about no disrespect or off topic. You feel me? Sneakers are very diverse, so everybody are entitled to their opinion. I do agree with that. But
now,
that's what makes it interesting.
here, right? Since I got you here, because everybody, you know what I'm saying, they don't know that you don't be on YouTube. So it's like, if people coming at your neck about stuff and things like that nature, at the end of the day, you really don't give a damn, because you're not really in the YouTube streets and stuff. So you don't see nothing, you don't hear nothing. You only see or hear whatever I decide to tell you, or, you know, I think it's relevant that you should know. But everybody been having a lot of question about this golf question that you asked and stuff like that, and they want to know, like, where the hell did you come from or come up with that question?
Heartbreak, I
why
love
did
you, bro.
To ask that question inside the
Heartbreak,
yeah, I love you. I got something for you, Heartbreak.
I think he got one of those Jordan golf shoes.
So peep game, everybody. Peep game, everybody. No, I do not have a golf shoe. But listen, we were into the semifinal round. The questions need to be a little bit more tougher.
Mm-hmm.
People have to feel like this person earned this $1,000. So I did some research.
I'm not going to help yourself
I see
here.
you, B-boy. I see you. I did some research and I saw that multiple brands do have their own category of golf sneakers. So I was like, I'm gonna ask a golf question. There we go. Now, when I asked this golf question, the Jordan 4 golfs had just came out not too long ago on Sneakers app.
Or the AstroTurf golf.
So you was basically asking a question because you saw that golf shoes was dropping and stuff like that. The only problem is people, you know what I'm saying, people ain't really like that question. But people failing to realize as well, that question got scrapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the question never counted. So it never held no weight.
Right.
It never held. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say
that question. That question never held no weight because Yante scrapped it. So I
would have been
people
driving to Golf Galaxy,
it.
bro. I would have been going to Golf Galaxy right away.
I understand people were mad about it, but Yante threw the question out. So that question never dictated the battle because it was thrown out. Now, if somebody won off of that, then people do deserve to be mad about it.
Yo, I said, I was like, shit. I was looking to see somebody pull that sneaker. I was like, yo, Chill Town probably gonna pull out a pair of foot joys.
Nah, Chill Town said he had a sneaker.
No, he didn't have a sneaker. He had a golf shoe he was going to get from his trunk of his car. So he was going to have spikes and divots all up on that thing. But I think, even though it doesn't count, just let me get this part off. Like when you ask a question that's kind of, I don't know how to say it because you my guy, but then it's kind of, you know, like random. I think what the chat is saying is it can undermine the credibility of it, right? You know what I'm saying? When you ask something that's just so obtuse, you're just like, golf shoe, this is a sneaker tournament, you're only going to wear, you know, a sneaker could be worn anywhere, you can wear it to work depending on the dress code, but it's kind of universal. So when you're asking for a golf shoe, people automatically go to a spike. I know they're kind of lessening their actual specs so they're not full on like spikes like they used to be, like what B-More just showed.
B-More just put out one that wasn't fully spiked, so like that's kind of crazy at the end of the day.
But it's evolving. Yeah,
it's right. Like but I was telling myself, you know, a golf shoe. Okay, is it a shoe that has spikes that can only be worn in grass, or is it a shoe that can be worn in grass and you know what I'm saying, like a ground or like a turf type matter or something like that? Because
a golf sneaker, bro. I mean, it don't make a difference if it don't have spikes in it or not. Just like how you got baseball cleats. You got baseball cleats that don't have spikes. So, like, still a baseball cleat. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think the thing, it wasn't a bad question. I think there could have been. It was about how it was worded. So, like for example,
You would have to say name a sneaker that inspired that was turned into a golf sneaker.
Right.
Well, let me
And
ask
that's
you
where
this:
the wording matters.
Be more. Do you play golf?
I play putt.
You play putt. Okay, that was just to answer somebody's question because someone in the chat said it would have been dope to ask that question if knowingly that both contestants had golf shoes. But to be honest with you, from my understanding, there's a lot of niggas that got these golf shoes that don't play golf.
Right.
That don't even step foot on a golf
We
course.
ran into it today about the cause question.
Okay.
Like that's a question that everyone was like, oh, get a Dornbecker, and then neither one of them had one, so it was like, or if they did, they didn't play it. So that's like,
it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna call Tiger Woods after this. It's
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna call
Okay.
Tiger Woods after this.
Or
so like, yeah,
with the cause, I mean, on Pearl.
yeah, on Pearl, the KD on Pearl 4, the 6s. Diodora had an autism awareness shoe that released specifically for Foot Locker, is widely available. So there's a lot of shoes that can be dedicated towards a cause for sure.
Yeah, that battle. The only thing I disagree with in that battle was y'all should have voted on the y'all should have just voted.
That should have stayed. And I was
They both.
earlier.
One pulled
I was
the
saying that
Thomas
earlier in the
Campbell,
stream.
and the other one pulled the LeBron 11. So they both had a
They
shoe.
both had sneakers.
Yeah.
It wasn't a brand question. Joey was right. Y'all should have just voted on that.
But you know what it was though, B more. You know what it was? It's that it's paying attention to the chat. And the chat, oh, that's a Nike question. Oh, that's a Nike question. So they like, damn, no branded questions. All right, well, if the chat, if 90% of the chat said it's a Nike based question, then let's scrap it. And that's what it was. But I don't think nobody in the chat actually took the time out to look. They might have just like searched Google. But like when I ended up finding out another it was going through GOAT, actually typing it in on GOAT and seeing a different from different brands, and I'm just like, oh, and it's actually called what the. So it's like that question shouldn't have got scrapped, but the chat was going crazy.
They should have voted on that.
Just because GOAT listed as a what the,
it's not an official title.
Mean it's the official title. So for example, if GOAT list hypothetically a Sean Weatherspoon ASIC as a what the shoe, it's not a what the shoe, bro. It's not. So
but think about it as well, right? This shoe is a Raging Bull, but Sneakers app don't call it Raging Bull. They call it like Toro or some shit like that.
They call it Toro 5.
Toro 5, right?
But bro, that was the original name.
Raging Bulls.
The original name was Toro 5.
But everybody just called them the Raging Bulls, right? Let me change my camera. Welcome Hella Lace to the show. I gotta change my battery, but y'all go ahead.
Hey Hella.
Hey Lace.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all quiet. I thought she was muted. She goes, yeah.
She said, here.
Yer.
I wish Tony C was here. He would love that.
She always says yer all the time.
Yeah, that's the call of the real Hella, so you know that I'm not with no shit.
But nah, we definitely, as judges, we definitely spent a lot of time before this battle to get things right. Now, before this, I don't exactly know, so I can't speak on, but I know for a fact, before this battle, we spent at least 3+ hours getting questions ready. So this way, nobody was asking something out of the ordinary. Like, we all knew each other's questions.
But
we all knew what made sense.
That's what it's about. It's about learning, bro. Like, and this is the thing. People fail to realize at the end of the day, people you don't get it right the first time. It takes a while to get shit right. The fact that you can sit here and say, we realized that some things could have been done differently and we went back and did it. That's all people should be concerned with. You know what I'm saying? But if people are still harping on that, bro, then you know what I'm saying? Let them be.
No, I think I'll just focus on the positive.
I actually love it. I love it. Like, people don't understand. I love it because after a basketball game, after a football game, after any type of competitive thing going on, you always got different platform, ESPN, Fox Sports. You got different people giving a different commentary on it, and that's the type of shit that I love. Whether it's negative or good or not, everybody's gonna have something to say about something that has a certain type of light on it. You know what I mean? That's what I get it. What just throws me off when it turns into other shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whatever. But when it's the actual battle, the tournament, the competition, the pre-show, the battle, the after show, and then you got different platforms giving their different commentaries on it. And some of the battlers, they might catch a dub and they're getting an interview on this platform, or some of the contestants might have caught an L, so they're getting an interview on that platform. Like, it's supposed to be a community, and it's opening up different platforms for everybody to have something to, you know, talk about and come together with and communicate with and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It was never meant to be some shit that's like mine's, this is mine's. It's never been that, because the ideal isn't the first.
What's that, old school?
The format might be a little bit different from everyone else's, but at the end of the day, it was just something that we thought that, let's have some, have some fun, bro. You ever been at a park and you know what I'm saying, there's a ball, all of y'all got a ball, but the nets and everything is fucked up, it's just rims, and the next thing you know, one day, the city come in, put some nets up, and y'all just sitting there like, yeah, shit, we got a ball, we might as well have a game, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna be here, let's have some fun, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how I always envisioned it, you know what I mean? That's how I continue to look at all of this. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's YouTube, it's fun, sneaker battles, you know what I mean, this is just something that we like to have fun with, and like you said, we're cleaning it up. Like Heartbreak said, he don't know about any of the other things because he's a new judge that just started judging the last couple of battles, but before he came on, like, the judges were meeting, the judges were having sessions of where they can make this better, make that better, adjusting, you know, we'll call out certain things that we would see, you know, from certain, you know, judges or contestants and stuff that we could clean up a little bit, you know what I mean? So, you know, we working. I think we're like literally a month into this, working 2 battles at the same times with over 100 people who all collect shoes and stuff like that. And, you know, if anybody else, like anybody in the chat or anybody that you know, has something to say, or anybody that voicing their opinion strongly, help out. You know what I mean? Ask me what it is that you can, you know, a responsibility that you can take off my hands or anybody else's hand. And, you know, so I'd be more gladly to add you into this, and now you can open up your platform and we can go for there. But, you know, I do see like a lot of people just throwing, you know, all types of things down the drain, or calling it this and calling it that. And like, no one, you know, all those people that I see, you know what I'm saying, I don't really see them asking, do we need any help? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Myself, I have 3 kids that I take care of every single day, with a whole family, career, and all this other shit. So, you know what I mean? I always at this point, I'm telling my boss, like, yo, my job is in the fucking way. Like, my job is in the way because it's wasting.
This is like becoming your job, bro. This job is causing more stress than your regular job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, bro.
It shouldn't be that way.
I don't want nobody in the chat to think like, okay, you know, Dre and Yante is running this, and the judges are already the judges, so what I say don't matter. It does matter. Your input does matter. Us getting together the night before this battle and discussing our questions was actually a person's opinions that was in the chat. And we took that seriously, and you know, that's what we did. And I feel as though this battle that just went through was a lot smoother than the battle from before, to me. Like I said, I'm a new judge.
Nah, it was.
Me,
It was way better.
it was a lot smoother,
Yo, Dre.
And I try to focus on the positive of it. So, like, don't crease the toe box. I know he hasn't showed his face, but he's been on all this channel showing shoes and stuff.
Man, I can't.
Like, he sent me. He's the only person who like DM'd me a question. He was, oh, this is a good one. Like, so that I think there's positive that comes through it. I don't even pay it. Like, you know, I try to just not pay attention to.
DM some questions.
The banter, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I put on my thing like at Dub P. That's me. You know, like. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't believe that. Like,
the judges, and that's what people fail to realize too. The judges is not getting paid. I mean, shit, outside of the donations and shit like that, I'm not getting paid to you know what I mean, to do this shit is supposed to just be fun to me. I'm good, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But like I said, I appreciate the support if you decide to donate. But like the judges, like, you know what I mean, if y'all feel as though that they saying some crazy shit, like, hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I thought of this question, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it might make the board and you be like, oh shit, because if the judge take a question from you, they definitely gonna shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout outs to such and such. I got this question from them. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? What we can't, like I said, we're cleaning shit up. Questions are being screened. And let's continue to have some fun, man. Whatever goes on, it's gonna go on. It's gonna
I had
happen.
fun today. I had fun today.
Let's just
Hey, can I
have
ask
some
a
fun
question?
too. What's up?
Question. So, just to like, I don't mean to stray off the topic. I just wanted to know that anybody cop those 7s today, and if so, what is your opinion about them?
I actually hit on a sneakers app myself. I actually was on the phone with Heartbreak, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Heartbreak! These shoes about to come out. Let me put this in real quick." He started laughing at me shit because I always forgot. I passed on the 11 lows, the Legend Blue joints, because I'm a high top person, so I'd rather have the highs than the lows. But those 7s, I remember them shits. Like I want to say like a decade ago or some shit like that. They
The
came
Flint
out,
Sevens.
and right.
The
and
gray is a different color, and then the leather is obviously not.
And I
leather.
remember niggas being mad they couldn't get them shits, bro.
Yeah, the leather is tumbled actually.
Right, and I
It's
remember
not real leather. Like Nike can make a tumble, make it look tumbled.
Yeah,
and then you hold it in your hand, and you're just like, yikes.
Hey yo,
I got my dub.
My last thing, I just want to pull a. This is dedicated to Heartbreak because he's been getting like so much backlash. So I want to do a Heartbreak move. Hold on.
Oh shit, my nigga Nate. Hold on, we want to put you on.
I want to do a Heartbreak. I want to do a Heartbreak move.
Ooh.
So
cities.
So he always showing sneakers in the chat.
Yes.
I wanted to salute him with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dub P, my 3s are coming. They'll be here. Like
hey, Mother's Day. I call these the Mother's Day 3s.
Oh,
the Mother's Day 3s.
Yep.
Whoa.
Damn it, Dub.
What's those, Dub? Hold on, I got to put
You know what they are.
Between you and Teach, I don't know what y'all don't have.
I don't have any off-whites. No, I got rid of them. I'm like, they have no story behind them.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounded
Yo,
kind
P,
of
how you gonna put on a hat on the after show, but then you don't put on a hat during the battle?
I had to show people I had hair.
Yep.
Dude, the quilt liner is the best part to me.
Oh, those is
sock
fire.
Liner.
Yo, bro.
It's a quilt.
That is
so
the
I think
best Jordan
I think it's sneaker of the
released
year.
this year so far.
Do you think it's sneaker of the year or just Jordan of the year?
So far, definitely in the category because you don't know what's gonna come up.
That's true. I said for now it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like
fire.
I was at I was at the store in DC the other day. Jay West. And we went to the store. We was trying to get a pair. We was trying to harass him. We like, yo, we came mad far. We want to know. Come on, we know you got some in the back. They was like, nah, take it up with James Whitaker. I was like, okay.
Oh, James Whitner?
Yeah, Whitner.
Dillinger, just wait a minute, Dillinger. Wait a minute. I see the prices going down, and whoever's on GOAT,
they're dropping on the 22nd.
Whoever on GOAT being an asshole, every other fucking price is fair enough. Like if I was like a 9 or a 10, or maybe even like, you know what I'm saying, somewhere around that range, and that 400 right there is playing, I would have been there, pull the triggers. But some asshole still want to be $200 more than all the other prices around it for a size 9.5. It's like it's still sitting at like 690, 710 type shit.
Well,
so fuck you.
They'll redrop on the 22nd. They'll get to the zero account stores like the undefeateds and stuff. So they'll redrop on the 22nd. So you're going to get some people, if they're holding them, like just keep watching them because it's a wider release. Even your Foot Locker, certain Foot Lockers will get them too. Yeah. So just keep paying attention. They'll drop. They're not. The same thing happened to the Air Force One, which mine years came out. Like people are paying like $8, and then they're like, because James Whitner wants them to be available. Like he releases the shoes correctly. Like he's not going to let the bots eat up all his shoes. Right.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. My boy Dirty said these battles is turning out to be like the Eastern Conference playoffs. So someone wins, but no one really blown away by the sneakers shown due to the questions. Think that's why Yante says he wants to see the Heat. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like we got the finals.
It's also
you know what
subjective.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I thought the people wanted to see range because
PTU might be, he pulled out an Adidas Yeezy 750. I don't even know the stupid names, and I'm showing you.
Oh, the high top. That's the 750. Yeah, 750 is a high top.
You pull out Adidas Yeezy to me, I'm like, throw that thing in the trash, bro. Like it means absolutely nothing to me. You know what I mean?
And that's
you might think I'm crazy, like, oh, be more tripping. He didn't vote for the zebra stripe V2 was a problem when they came out. And to me, I never even paid attention to it. I'm like, bro, them things is weak. So you might think it's heat. And vice versa. I can pull out an ill ass LeBron and half the people don't even know what they're looking at. They don't know how hard it was to get that shoe. They don't know, like, it caused pandemonium when it originally came out. I don't like LeBrons. I only like Jordans, you know. So,
well, I think what he said was, I think it's actually the opposite. Okay, so the whole reason to judge thing, like, I know why I got picked was in the old, and this kind of, I try to tell people who did not watch the trap battles, like B More and stuff battle, it's because Jordan's just won all the time, right? So like kind of hurt B More. Like he has Air Maxes, a whole bunch of stuff, but he knows in order to win, he's going to reach for something he knows to win. So when they had this tournament, he was like, look, we're getting criticized, like, oh, this happened this week. So here's a learning point. So the Beautiful Struggle, he's actually here in Denver. He was battling Chaotic. And the Beautiful Struggle pulled out a linen Air Force One from Kith. A linen Air Force One. Do you know how few pairs of those there are?
Yeah.
And then Chaotic pulled out the russet. He pulled out a russet Dunk High. You know, the black and the brown and the orange. I mean, it's not even.
Don't
it's
tell
not
me that one.
It did, and then I was like, Deontay, I said, Deontay, this isn't a real battle, but I was like, just go Google, and you could even look at it even on StockX, and I'll show you, like, they'll cover all the bases from the limitation.
I lost my mind that night, but like I said, that's the sparring match.
Yeah,
like,
but that's why I was brought on. I was like, I mean, I know the Beautiful Struggle ended up winning the battle, but I was just like, that was an example where not everybody knows everything, and that wasn't even like the real battle. That was just like a side thingamajig, and that's why I'm saying they didn't want to just see Jordans and stuff. So like the last one about the Lace Dubre, it was a Diadora versus a Reebok Classic because no one had. I was expecting to see a white on white Air Force. Like shit, I'm reaching for something, and that's what we welcome. If that answers the question, that's all you got. Like still pull the shoe. Like I want to show an Air Force, but what if your opponent didn't have it? You would win the round. So like you got to like stay competing. So like I think what that comment said, I think it's actually the opposite of that. We don't want to just see Dornbecker, Jordan 8s, and Travis Scott's automatically winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, it's no different than when the first time I was on the Trap House, and like battling, and it was like, yo, pull out your most comfortable running shoe that you consider heat. I pulled out a pair of nice kicks,
NMD, yeah. You have the tie-dye. You have the tie-dye joints.
Yeah.
Dirty, I respectfully disagree, Dirty. But go ahead, Teach.
Yeah, somebody pulled out like, I don't know, like a regular random Jordan. And it was like, yo, those are whack. But the thing was, they didn't know what they was looking at. You know what I'm saying? So like
I
you
have
said,
so many NMDs, and everybody thinks that they're trash, but I love NMDs.
But like I think Teach, what people don't remember about the NMD was the NMD, and whenever Nice Kicks release them, because remember they released another Nice Kicks Ultra Boost. So the first ones were like what you had, that circular pattern, and the other ones were just like the old, like the hippie rainbow color tie dye, and then the black pair came in the steel box. So I was like, I remember that shoe, but see, that's why like not everyone remembers shoes the same. You know what I'm saying, Teach? And that's when I remember Dre Jungles was a partner. He was like, Teach, you keep pulling out these New Balances and stuff. And this is when it was just Deontay's regular channel.
We was in a 2-on-2 tag team battle. Pulled up Jordan's Teach. Who don't think I'll be battle. I have a couple battles in the Trap House, and you know what I'm saying. I am 0-1 as a single. That's why that's when I realized like I wasn't battle ready. You know what I mean? Especially as someone that just started a year ago, I wasn't battle ready because I didn't have the range that I see that people were pulling out at that time. And Yante set me up. Like, if you come in the Trap House on a regular night outside of the night and you're a guest or you're up on the panel chilling, there might be a chance you might run into a battle because people, who you? Who the fuck is you? That was my first time stepping in the trap. Like, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, yeah, partner, I heard about you. Come on. You about to battle with the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I caught my L, you know what I'm saying? We win a couple rounds or whatever, but I was with Teach. And it'd be funny, the match that me and Teach was in, it was going the distance a little bit, and I had to go. And I'm like, damn. So Teach was like, you know what? I'll hold it down. Like, it could be them two versus me. I think we only had one question left to go, Teach, or two questions or something like that.
Yeah.
And I get in the car because I had to bust a move real quick, and I'm listening, I'm watching, and all of a sudden I see Teach pull out a shoe that beat both of their shoes, bro, both of their shoes, and he took on the trophy. But that's the type of fun that we were having before these battles got so extremely serious.
But what was funny was Teach, like you guys lost first couple rounds because Teach was pulling, and the Trap House.
Yeah, I was trying to tell
he had
Teach
he had the
time in the
Hyannis,
Trap
he had the
House
New
is
Balance
awesome.
Hyannis with concepts,
Right?
And I'm just like, oh shit, he has that, and I knew,
and I'm over here like,
lost, and I was just like,
Teach, pull the heat,
and then Dre was like, Teach, this is not the range battle, okay? This is before any of this,
Yeah,
and he was
pull
like,
the
Teach,
heat.
Dre's like, Teach.
No, here's the fuck is. I didn't
Then he
even know
pulled the
it was
Derek Jeter.
battling, bro.
Then you pulled the Derek Jeter one, and it just shut everybody down. And he was like, "That's what I'm talking about, Teach." And I'm just laughing, I'm laughing at my phone because I'm like, "All right, I think Dre got through to Teach that the maybe the running inspired joints weren't going to take
I hit that nigga on the side. I say, yo, Teach, this ain't that type of battle, bro. You got to go with it, bro. Please. Bro. He's like, oh, it's one of those type of battles. All right. Then that's when he shifted another gear. And for those who don't know, Teach is the person who MATT4DAWIN actually replaced him. You know what I'm saying? So again, if y'all wasn't here at the beginning of the live stream, Teach was the person who was inside the actual tournament. His name got pulled out of the hat. Due to whatever circumstances from Teach, he said he couldn't be inside the tournament. So we decided to have a 10-clip challenge, and for anybody that wanted to take that last slot, that was something that came to the head. We thought about it. And MATT4DAWIN, he enters inside the tournament. He actually won that 10-clip challenge. He won, I think he won $50 that night and a entry inside the Stick About It tournament. And I mean, my God, he went from not being in a tournament to only one chance he can get to be in a tournament to actually getting in a tournament, and now he's inside the finals. Salute to MATT4DAWIN for that, bro. He had a long journey. I think he might have had the longest journey inside the sneaker battles. The other people, they were paid to be a part of the process, and then that's when they were selected out of names out of a hat. And look, it started off with names getting selected out of a hat to the women's tournament with names being selected off of a will, even though we got issues with that. But we're cleaning this shit up, and it's only been like a month and like a week or two. So like,
it hasn't even really started yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not one question's been asked, not one shoe's been shown. Yeah, it'll be better.
For those who really can't help it but bring the pain, do it in a dope way. Bring your energy in a dope way. You don't have to always be negative all the time. If you want to speak your piece or whatever like that, speak it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I think we get so wrapped up into like being characters on YouTube or being YouTube or living a YouTube life that you over here playing around so much, and you really do like the battle on the low ski. You just trolling, and you fuck around and get clapped up off the thing. Now you can't even voice your own fucking opinion or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody thinking that you being an asshole. So you can troll, but like be dope with it. Like, you know what I mean? Be dope with it. Being, stupid trolling is kind of like a little tired now. Be a dope troll. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of trolls out there that never show face that I fucks with heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they cool as hell. They might catch the link here and there. Some of them might even show shoes. And everything. They might keep their shit muted, or they might, they might talk back. You know what I'm saying? But they cool as hell, bro. And I'm not even gonna call them no trolls. They're humans. They're, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that really don't catch the link like that and just be talking in the chat, just be dope with it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Make this shit fun, because when you start doing all this rah-rah shit and stuff like that, it kind of slows down some content, because like you might have other people that want to do battles or other people that want to show their face or come up on a panel, and they like, man, these YouTube streets is dangerous. I don't want to be a part of this shit. Like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just have fun with it. Shout out to my boy Tomorrow Micah for the motherfucking 99-cent super sticker. I appreciate you, bro. You already know, man. It's a solid nigga right there, bro. Salutes to LaShawn Terry in the building. What's going on?
Man, just got home, cooked dinner, and relaxing.
Oh, now she finally got home.
Oh my God!
Did you park that big ass bus?
My son is in the spring. Hell yeah.
But for most people that don't know me, like I said, I'm not used to this YouTube thing. Dre drafted me onto the YouTube thing to be his co-host. But those who do know me, my IG is Mr. American Eagle 121. What I do on my Instagram for 2 years now is I dedicate my page to only women in the sneaker community. I shout out 50 women every day for 24 hours, 7 days a week, shouting them out. I go and I search for these women. Like, oh man, her collection dope. Damn, she got like 200 shoes. Like, let me shout her out so guys can see there's women out here with dope collections too.
I'm not gonna
And
hold you
Dre
up, but
dropped me over
What
here.
happened to my
And Dre
shout
was,
out, bro?
I got you. Then Dre brought me on here, like, I like what you're doing. Like, that's dope. Like, you don't really see a
He
lot of
just
guys
accepted
giving
his
women that type of
friend
respect.
request today.
Yeah, I do it
That's
every day, all day. So Dre
heartbreak.
brought me on here, and I was like, I don't know nothing about YouTube. I don't know nobody on YouTube. He was like, I got you. Just follow me. And here I am.
Hey, heartbreak. Honest opinion. You think these women got better collection than most of these dudes on here?
Oh, man, some of these girls
Hell
got
yeah.
some fire. Yo, Miss Jones in the chat got some heat.
Bro.
Hella Lace got some heat.
Elevate.
Yeah, that's what opened my eyes too, right there. And salutes to my boy Greedy in the building. That's what opened
Fat
my
cat.
eyes right there, right? Like Heartbreak. When I met Heartbreak through a mutual friend. He's like, yo, man, you should check this guy out. He into sneakers and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, a lot of people that I met in the sneaker community have came through the channel and let off a clip. You know what I'm saying? So Heartbreak pulled up. He let off a clip. You know what I'm saying? I like this vibe. I like this energy. And he been working with me ever since. You know what I'm saying? And I have a ton of shitload of friends and that I have never even asked to be a part of this with me. I was going to do this shit dolo, solo, trollo, because that's the mindset I had when I thought about having a channel. But when I met Heartbreak, you know what I'm saying, I like the energy, I like the vibe, and I decided to hit him up, and he been rocking with me ever since. But Hella, when I saw what Heartbreak was doing and I saw Hella displaying shoes on another channel, I was saying to myself, man, I hope nobody don't ask me to battle her. But like, I was saying that shit to myself because the shit that I was seeing her pull out, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, women really be having heat. And then I'm over here trying to tell myself, right, man, it's because they got small feet. Man, it's because like da-da-da-da. But then I thought about it. I was like, bro, like the smaller sizes be going for more than like the men's sizes sometimes. I'm like, damn, like, nah, bro, let me put them some flowers on their motherfucking name. There's some women out here with some dope ass collection. And I know a lot of people.
Skip's channel when I first met you.
Right. That's what it was. I saw you on Skip's channel. But I know it might be some women that y'all not familiar with that made it into this tournament or whatever like that. But I guarantee you, like 5 women that y'all probably don't know, they got some bangers, and I can't wait till this battle start because the clips that they ran through, the stuff that I seen on their pages, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the women are really consistent with their sneaker pictures. Bro, I'm excited.
But I have a question though, B-More. Does your wife have the same amount of shoes like that you have? Does she collect like you? Like what? Because you asked the question, so I wonder what your opinion is on the women and the amount of shoes, or the women and the heat.
You talking about you, B-Mo?
Oh, I thought he was talking to you. I was trying to get your attention. What'd you say, Duffy?
I said, you asked the question, so I was like, do you think that the women will have more heat than the men in terms of the totality of the shoes shown?
Absolutely. Just as a fan of sneakers overall, I'm watching the women. You know, Dre, you had the women come up, pull a clip to get into the wheel. That whole process, I was watching. I'm like, bro, I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, they really got some stuff, bro. Like, some stuff you don't see a lot, and then some stuff that's heat. You know what I mean? I'm like, to be honest, I'm not being sexist, but they slaughtering the men. I mean, it's not even close, in my opinion.
Right. And
I'm sorry.
Well, I met more a while ago, and he's been asking me to show more of my shoes for a minute. So when he was on Dre's panel and didn't even know I was coming up there, I'm pretty sure he was surprised.
Yeah, I met Hella Lace through Skip. Man, I've been following Skip for a few years now, so it's nice to see people. You start seeing these people that you met on other platforms jumping on other people's platforms. You know, it's a good thing. Like when I seen you pull up to the trap house, I was like, oh shit, it's Hella Lace. Like, you know what I mean? Why don't more people know about her? I don't know if you ever heard of this female, Sally Sneakers.
Yep,
Crazy.
I heard of Sally.
You know Sally Sneakers?
Yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah, I think I followed her.
And what's crazy is like the people that Heartbreak brought into this, and there's a whole bunch of different, obviously every collection is different, but I mean, some of these IG posts, it's just like they got like dedicated bedrooms, full of sneakers, and you're just like,
what's her name? Styles is a Weapon.
Oh yeah. Her shit crazy.
Crazy.
That
There's
one
another. Hold
collection.
on. There's a girl. I think she's a teacher. Her name is Britta Ruth. She got like old school Jordans, like OGs and the first retros. Like her game is crazy.
Hella and LaShawn. Who was the lady that pulled up the last 10 clip show? And she actually won. I gave her $100, but her name, she didn't get picked on the wheel. But we was kind of upset because we wanted her to see her inside the thing. And she was an older lady. I can't think of her name right now. But y'all remember who I'm talking about?
Flight Club
Mommy. Oh my God, bro. This lady named Flight Club Mommy came through on the last episode, bro. And she shut it down, bro. Like she kept going and going. Like her clip just wasn't stopped. She had the automatic on that shit. And it was kind of, to me, it was kind of frustrating. I was like, damn, I wanted to see her inside the battle because she had some shit for your ass. And she could go back whatever time limit zone you wanted her to go to. She was pulling them shits out. And Miss Erica too. I'm excited. Miss Erica's in the tournament.
And it, like you said, Dre, for some reason, I was tagging when y'all was doing when y'all was putting the information out, like, hey ladies, pull up, let out a 10 clip. I was tagging people under y'all posts, like tagging females.
Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
So and a couple reached back out to me because I was disappointed that they didn't enter, and then a few of them reached out to me like, hey, it's a personal thing why I don't battle, and I didn't know that. I just was like, yo, for instance, Miss DMV Soul.
Okay.
She gonna put a lot of people to sleep. Men, women, children don't matter. Like
she got a dope collection.
There's
a lot of them that don't like to show
that don't battle,
but they also don't like to show what they have as well. Security reasons, things of that nature. But what people don't understand about women, we are shoppers, and when we are into something, we are into it almost to the point of overdoing it. If you
Smiley, let them know Britta Ruth ain't no joke. I got a question for the ladies, though, Dre. Like, I mean, this is kind of what I want to know. Like, when Heartbreak was asking people, and it was and he's worked so hard. He's put in like so many hours into getting people to sign up. I mean, he's basically doing door-to-door sales, is what I say. But between LaShawn or I think or Hella Lace, just is it different in terms of the mentality of women wanting to battle? Do they want to battle more or less? Is there apprehension? What is that? Because everyone seems like it's just so easy to get there and do it. So I just want to hear from you two ladies, kind of like, if you had to judge the whole thing of getting women to sign up, are they more likely to battle?
With women, you got to understand this is a man's game, and that's what I was telling people. I want to say about 6-7 years back, women wasn't even respected. The only way they was respected if you seen them in some panties and Jordans, face down, ass up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of the women are scared to really come out, because they don't know what the reaction is going to be.
Right.
But Dre,
also too, again, I said it was a security thing as well. With security, some people are just really, don't want to put what they have out there, depending on where they're living at, and things like that. People targeting them and stuff like that. So you got to, look at all the variables when ladies say they don't want to battle.
Yeah, that targeting thing is serious, bro. Like, I mean, I experienced it once, and I've known people who've experienced being targeted by showing too much online. So,
what you mean by targeted?
Like,
people looking to rob you.
Yeah, bro. Like, I know.
Oh shit! I wish a nigga would, bro. I wish it would. I live in a stay your ground state, bro. Like,
nah. So, in a case like this, I knew somebody, right? Somebody in New York, major reseller, and they basically get everything from Supreme. Talk about the Supreme pinball machine, Supreme moped.
That shit is so lame to me.
Huh?
That shit is so lame to me.
The Supreme beach ball.
Yo. That shit, I mean, I get it. I get the. But to me, like, when I see people when they're shooting, they got a Supreme fire extinguisher. I'm like, what?
No.
What the fuck is that?
That's that Heartbreak. Tell your story.
So, trust me, I don't care about the Supreme shit like that either. But this person had all the Supreme collection inside of a locker. You know what I'm saying? The storage facility. And guess what? Motherfuckers followed the person when the person wasn't looking and everything. And guess what? They broke into the locker. Person said they had over $200,000 worth of stuff in that locker. So like, you definitely gotta be careful with it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you show.
Mm-hmm.
Where you saying that's why you have some people who don't really state where they live, you know, and things like that, because you will have people target you to
My boy
rob you.
Beautiful Struggle in the motherfucking building. B-Mo, what you was about to say?
Beautiful.
When LaShawn Terry was speaking about some of the women being hesitant to show their or battle, not necessarily show their collection, but not wanting to battle because the fear of the lack of response or not knowing the type of response they're gonna get. But Dre, that speaks to you. You remember it was like a week or so ago, somebody had made a comment like, "Oh, Dre hypes up everything. It could just be a regular shoe. He's always yes. But to me, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to knock someone's confidence, especially somebody's first time, and you like, oh, that's a regular shoe. Let me just like, those are trash. Like, don't tear somebody down for that. Even if it's just a regular shoe, if they're happy, if that shoe makes them happy, just cheer that shit on that they came up there, because that gives them confidence to come back. You don't want to shun them away. I remember Buckeye City Soul had made a comment, and he was like, nah, but you got to hold the women to the same standard. If they show a regular shoe, you got to be like, get that out of here. And like, nah, man, we're not about that, man. We're not about that, bro.
Yeah, and that was one of my things too. Like, I literally had a dude sitting on my panel. Nate, I think you was on that show that day. It was one of my first shows. I had a dude join me on a panel for so long throughout the whole show, and I'm just kept trying to get him to show shoes, and he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. Yo, literally, I'm getting ready to hit the end button. He's like, wait. That nigga turned on his camera because I made him feel comfortable, no pause, no homo. And, he was able to show shoes at that. And I was like, look at that. I had somebody really get over their fear. And all it took was, me just making them feel comfortable. I got my motherfucking nigga Skipgoeshard in the building. What's going on, Skip?
Skip with your pussy ass.
Hey, beautiful structure.
Goof ass Skip.
I left your comment up here because I definitely do have to salute to Miss Kick. She was one of the people that didn't make it that I was excited to see. Miss Kick. She got some shit, bro. She got some shit. So she was one of the contestants that who name wasn't selected. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling them before, stick around, bro. This ain't gonna be the last one. And there was one person that I was upset that didn't get on the wheel as well. And she was like, I was like, yo, you good? You good with the results and everything? She's like, bro, nah, you know what? I realized I'm not prepared for this battle. So I'm gonna sit back and watch it. So the next one I can, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to embarrass myself on camera. Like, even if I would have made the wheel, I felt like if I would have made it past a couple of rounds, I would have been embarrassing myself because I would have either ran out of shoes or I wouldn't have the type of shoes. Y'all actually put me up into range and stuff like that. Because the only thing I'm buying right now is Jordan and Dunks. I'm like, all right, well, cool. That's a good way to look at it.
Hey, Dre.
What's going on?
But this is the thing.
I wanted to say something though to what B More was saying. The question that he asked. So just because to me it's relevant for my story, right? My introduction into the sneaker community. My best friend was at a sneaker or had planned to have a booth at a sneaker convention or like event here in the Bay Area, and he convinced me to have a table of my collection just to show, right? So I'm there and he's right next to me on a his own table or whatever, and it's probably like an hour into the event and I have guys coming up to my table like harassing me, like they're trying to take my sneakers, they're talking shit saying I don't know anything about these sneakers, and like me being me, I went off on them and defended myself and I got kicked out of that event. No questions asked. Like nobody said, hey, you know what happened here. They were just like, you gotta go, right? So they barely gave me time to even pack up all my stuff, and I had to like make sure that I had all my shoes. But that was my introduction into the sneaker community, and so like from there it was hard for me to feel like I was accepted. And then it wasn't until I got my job at Champs, and then I started learning more. But it's hard for women to feel comfortable, and so I do my best. But I feel, even as a woman, telling another woman like, hey, you can go up there, you got this, like, don't worry about it. It honestly feels better coming from, I think, for other females, it feels better coming from a male counterpart saying, hey, you could go up there, you could do this, you got this.
I just want to to all the women out there. I don't live under a rock, but I didn't know the women were that disrespected in the shoe game. I've never seen it like personally. So I hate that type of stuff happens, man. But I'm glad Lace, you bounce back from that, and those people that did that to you, I wouldn't consider them people of the sneaker community. Those are everyone likes to say they're a part of it, but they're not. Those people.
Hey, Dre.
Bro, B-Born, man.
Hey, Dre.
If you go to my Instagram, I get threats from guys every day because all I do is post women for 24/7 in the sneaker game.
Wow.
Telling me stop posting women. You're encouraging them to buy shoes. You're the reason why all the GS sizes are selling out. Like, threats. This shit crazy. It don't make no sense.
Follow somebody.
Yo,
follow. Yeah.
Like my homegirl Didi, bro. Like, yo, Didi texts me like once a week, showing me somebody threatening her online.
Yo, you ain't tell Didi that I know you?
Yeah, she know now.
Oh shit! I was about to say,
like that's who I was gonna nominate.
Okay.
But like, yo, she hit me and she's showing me text messages, and these be dudes like, yo, one post was like, yo, you should go somewhere with your fucking platform because it's bad enough women is taking everything from men nowadays. Like, dude, yo,
you got guys that really think like that is stupid. I remember back about 7 years ago, when IG kind of was coming around, you, in order to get on somebody's page, you would have to email them a picture. This girl emailed them a picture. She had on some spandex with some Jordans, and she was turned backwards to where it was like a butt shot. When I tell you it was like 500 men on there calling her everything but the child of God, her boyfriend even came in there and they cussed him out too. And called him all kinds of names.
If you don't.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I probably wouldn't want to see that. I'm not going to see. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how other men be like cursing women out and shit like that. Like, bro, like,
that's some
like, you don't
shit.
like women, bro. Like, I mean, if you don't, I mean, that's cool, bro. Like, we, what I mean, we all accepted in the community, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
And you want to hear the crazy thing is, the owner of the group didn't say nothing. He didn't take the picture down or anything. He just let them go at it.
I'll tell you what, on my channel, all women are welcome on my channel. Let me say that right here, right now. We are woman friendly on my channel. I'm putting that out right now.
What up,
Since
bro?
we got you here, and you in the title for the battle, sneaker battle tournament with the Trap House. Salutes to you. To me, I felt like, I mean, it's in the description as well. I felt like you were one of the more guys that everyone was excited to see, but they was like sleeping on you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And you actually proved a lot of people wrong, and you have my respect 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because there was shit that you was pulling out like that. I forgot what the question was, but your Air Max actually beat out a hype shoe that was pulled, and that Air Max was fire, in my opinion. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. I think it was the Air Max.
It was the Air Max Air Max 1.
The one, right? It was the Air Max 1, and it had like different like some dope material onto it.
The Hounds too? The Hounds one with the pattern?
It was a pattern.
Let me write that down. What is it called?
The Houndstooth.
It was it's called a Houndstooth Hunter Hearst Helmsley, some shit. I don't know.
It's a Air Max 1 Houndstooth. They'll come up.
Yeah.
That tweed. Is it kind of that tweed pattern on the toe box? Yeah. It's an old.
I kind of wanted to get on here and kind of explain. I mean, not really explain because I had to explain shit, but
I want to know
why.
some stuff too about
the certain
Yeah,
shoes I pulled.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do you think? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I guess we can just start with today's battle. Well, yeah, I mean, because I was going to talk about like, you know, certain reasons why I pulled certain shoes in my previous battles, but we can talk about today's.
Okay.
Well, first off, I realized that Matt was someone who, you know what I mean? Range, is that the word? There's a lot of range in this collection.
Yeah.
He's good.
You know what I mean? When you're pulling out shoes that I normally don't see, what are they called? The doors? What are they?
Oh, Diadora.
Diadora.
Yeah. I mean, me saying, what do you call that again? That just shows that I'm not used to, you know, seeing, you know, like certain like I know of them, but I'm not sure like seeing certain shoes. You know what I mean? Yeah. So going against Matt, I realized that, yeah, man, like there are people, and I always say shit like this, man, like there are people out here that are not content creators that have this, you know, that have their collections that are really doing it big out in these streets. You know what I mean? Like there are people out here, like not all content creators are. I mean, some people think like content creators are the ones that what you see in our background, we supposed to be like have all the shoes in the world, but there are some unsung heroes out this bitch who have shoes, who do not have channels, just, you know, post on IG or like little things like that. But with the battle going against Matt today, there are some shoes that I pulled because I was like, well, I need to get on the board. You know what I mean? Like the flu game 12. I pulled that one out because I was like, okay, well, that's the flu game. You know, niggas like 12s and shit, and I'm going to go for it. I was kind of nervous, and I don't want to say nervous, but I wasn't really even sure about pulling that shoe because I couldn't even think of the person I was talking about, Deadpool. Did y'all see how I was fucking that up? I was like, the red and black. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was messing up. So if people like the ones who really know, they're probably thinking, oh, man, Skip is fucking up right now.
Okay.
You're in the final four though, Skip. They don't like you got put out. You know what I'm saying? You made it really far, man. Like
yeah, man. Yeah. So I was lucky enough to have that LeBron that I hit on sneakers, the Japanese cherry blossom one.
That was a beautiful shoe.
I think I was the only one that voted for you on that one.
That was a beautiful shoe. That was a beautiful shoe.
Man,
I was like, damn, I'd love to have that one in my collection.
Yeah,
I had never even seen that before.
And what you say? Look like it smell good, like that shit.
It really looks like it smells like a nice like sweet cake or some shit. Yeah,
LeBron 18 low does smell good.
It should smell like a dryer sheet.
Yeah, exactly. Be more, something, you know, like a real light little puss ass scent. You know what I mean? Like it smells like good. You know what I mean? But what else? What other shoes did I pull?
Oh, you were questioning the Chicago pull. The city state one. You questioned. You thought you should have pulled the Chicago during the city state.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, that's the one that you said. I'm not saying you should have. I'm saying you said that earlier, but to be continued to people who missed.
With that one, you know what I mean? Like I think of this shit like spades, man. Like spades, how I play is Joker, Deuce, Ace. You know what I mean? Like you got the Joker with the guaranteed on it. You got the Joker, you got the two of spades, you got the ace of spades. So I never wanted to pull that Chicago one unless I'm fucking down like 6 or something. I'll be like, okay, well, I gotta pull this Chicago. It could be any question in the world. I'll just lie. But like, show a shoe that you jump in the swimming pool with. I'll pull a fucking Chicago. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But I didn't want to really like, you know, I thought of Chicago, but I was like, man, let me go ahead and go with the Independence Day 95, I believe I pulled, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 95?
Yeah. It's all red joint. Yeah. With the...
Yeah. And you know, I cooked up, you know, I made some shit up, sounded good, you know what I mean? About the whole USA.
You gotta battle is selling that shit, man.
Bro. Like, you know, like when it comes to the point where you have to, you know what I mean? Like when your back is against the wall, like it was with Matt. Because Matt had my ass hemmed up like this and shit, like taking all my money. He was taking my money. I was like, well, you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and come up with some shit, you know, to make shit sell. What got me in the game was the Taxi 12 question about the taxi and shit, about the song. Yeah. I kind of knew I had that one because of who I am. I was like, man, I can make this shit. I can sell this shit, you know, and I did with the Taxi 12.
Yeah.
But damn,
Is there
man,
any
like,
rounds that you think you could have got back? You would have chose, like you would have switched the shoe or chose a different shoe after you saw the results?
I don't know, man. These were some dynamite ass questions. Like y'all went hard with these questions. These were sneaker battle questions. You know what I mean? It wasn't those old run of the mill. Hey, show a shoe that, you know what I mean? None of that, which is nothing wrong with that, but you know, it was like one of those things where you had to really like think. Like my camera was off and I was searching high and low in this fucking house for something, and like my the one hella question about the what's it called, Dubray?
The lace Dubray.
The leather sock line.
The Dubray.
This is the lace Dubray.
I think down from there. I think when I watched you, I was like, he losing a little bit of steam. Like you was moving a lot, you was shaking, you know, and I was like, he nervous as hell.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if all my previous battles, I mean, people, man, that body language shit is a motherfucker. Like people who study that shit, they know what's up. So
I knew when I said Skip is nervous as hell. He over here.
Yeah, like this battle, man. I was just like, man, I'm not. It's because I'm used to winning. You know what I mean? Like I won my previous two, and I was thinking, okay, let me go ahead and try to hold it down for this one. That Reebok Classic that I pulled out that was in my garage. I haven't wore that shoe in like 17 years. It was just a shoe that was in my garage, and I realized that it had the Dubray thing on the Reebok Classics. Man, I haven't wore that shoe in like 17, 18 fucking years. You know what I mean?
When the last time you seen it? Talk about wearing it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that was smart for you to go and do that, because let's pretend your competitor didn't have it, and your competitor's like, I don't got it. Skip, you would have won the round. You got to keep competing and not be worried about what you show. Because you know what I'm saying? If someone put a white on white Air Force and the other dude's like, oh, got it. Okay, you got the point.
Yeah, man. Like,
if you down to the wire. So if you should have pulled that 11. I mean, it's like now.
Which one? The 11.
Yeah, you saying you didn't want to pull the Jordan 11 or bread or something like that. You was trying not to.
Oh no! I'm talking about my Chicago one. My Chicago.
Yeah, the Chicago's. Like, bro,
they want to help them that round.
You're in the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time where you're going to see people starting to pull. Like it's all or nothing.
Well, it makes it a lot easier in the final, though. It makes it a lot easier when you're the last person standing. Yeah.
I mean, like, well, for the Dubray, I mean, I couldn't pull the Chicago one. I mean, which question were y'all talking about?
You were saying that you had a Chicago that I think when it came to the state, what question?
Oh, the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah. And I think, and a lot of people in the chat, they were like, you know, I guess when that question popped off, I know people were like, okay, yeah, Skip, he gonna pull it. So when I pulled that 95, niggas were like jumping off buildings and shit. Like, what is he doing? Like, Skip is fucking up. You know what I mean?
And I want to ask you for that superhero question. Did you not have the Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, and one thing I want to speak on is that, like, it's sneakers in our collection. You know what I mean? Like when we're doing this battle shit, it's what we have. So if it's something that we don't have, what the fuck are we gonna do? We gotta try to pull, either be like, I don't have it, like I did one round, or just pull something. You know what I mean? Because usually it'll be a question and people answer it, and then the chat's like, oh shit, what the fuck is he doing? Like why, motherfucker? Because I don't have shit else. Like what the fuck you want me to do? Either say I don't have it, or just pull anything, you know what I mean?
I know when you're battling, sometimes you go blank about what you have, and you kept saying okay.
It happened to you, LaShawn. It happened to you in a battle before.
Yeah, I absolutely lost track. I didn't know anything I had if it wasn't sitting there in front of my face. You know, they asked me for a pink shoe, Yonte, and I said I don't have no pink shoes. You know how many pink shoes I have?
Yeah, let's not like that. Yeah,
that's why I'm glad all my shoes are in drop fronts.
Oh boy,
I can see everything. I don't have to go digging through boxes and start flipping the lids up, and
you have to tell people
here, and I can see everything.
So I felt like with Skip, you was kind of like, damn, what do I have? Like you was trying to think. I don't know if all your shoes are in drop fronts, but like I said, you was nervous and seeming forgetful. Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
shoot.
like okay, this Dre, do you have everything that I pulled?
Doug
No
Pete
one
should have it
does.
on a spreadsheet somewhere.
Yeah, if somebody could somebody find that, and I'm gonna walk you all my thought process of everything that I pulled, like my
All right,
answers.
yeah, that'll
Hold
be
on,
dope.
let me get my I haven't transposed it to
By the way, Skip, I subbed up today. You feel me, to the channel. Much respect.
Hey, word up.
I'm telling you, yo, everybody in the chat and everything, you guys need to go back and look at that last thing he did. I don't know if he did a video after that, but the one with the Hyper Royal and the thumbnail, you guys need to. He had a good message behind it. Like, it's deep.
So Skip, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you think
minus,
that
you know what I mean? Like,
all right, I got it. Which one do you want, Skip?
I mean, yeah. Hey, what's up, Dub? Yeah, we can start from the beginning. I'm gonna give you all Skipgoeshard's thought process of the beginning of me versus Matt, and I'm gonna tell you why I picked my certain shoes.
That's what I'll talk about, Skip. Let's go, Skip.
Okay. Yeah, we can make it brief, but I got it all here. So the first round was show a sneaker with a pull tab on the back, and you pulled the Jordan 12 Mellow, the white and baby blue joints.
Okay, yeah.
Silver eyelets is what made it the men's side. The men's side.
Yeah, my first thought was when I think of it was pull tab, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. First I thought about a Bread 4 because it has that tab, but it wasn't like really technically a pull. I mean, it's a tab in the back, but we talking about pull. So then I was like, okay. Then I was like, okay, pull tab. All right, Jordan 12s. Okay, Jordan 12s. I have Master 12s. Nah. Taxi 12s. Nah, that's kind of heat. I don't want to use that yet. Flu Games. Nah, that's some heat. I don't want to use that yet. Mellow 12. That'll do it. Because, you don't normally see like a Mellow 12 of that size. With what I mean, with a men's pair. So I was like, okay, I think let me get them with the Mellow 12. Look at this.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the next one,
The next question was the rarest shoe in your collection, and you pulled the 2010 anniversary joints.
I thought this bitch was going
2010 anniversary joints, white and silver joints.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen those in a minute. I don't think I hadn't seen those in a minute.
I pulled the silver anniversary 2010 because you don't see it every day. You know what I mean? Like 2010s period. You don't see 2010s. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I have the all black 2010s, but then I was like, nah, man, I like that silver one when it's like real shiny. It looks like it might be 3M, but it's not 3M. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this because it's rare. Like you don't really see 2010s like that. And then until the homie Matt, he pulled the pigeon. And then I know like me being a sneakerhead, doing this pigeon. Yeah, I was like, no. I was like maybe, but nah, man. I mean, it's a pigeon, and he talked about how rare it was. Like, yeah, it was like good one, Skip, but nah, he ain't being no pigeon.
And that was the crazy thing. I was saying it earlier in the show. I was like, if that 1 of 20, like if that number wasn't attached to it, it would have been crazy for me because we looked up your shoe like it's not available. Like people got to place a bid on it so somebody can really search and find it.
Yeah, but people got black eyes over. People got some black eyes over that pigeon though. So everyone just thinks so Jordan head that they just think that no one is fighting over shoes other than Jordans. And trust me. Like Jeff Stable would be a nobody without those shoes, without his line of darks. Like he would be a nobody, like without respect.
If it wasn't for that pigeon on it, you probably would have.
He'd be another Asian guy like me.
It would have been a tussle for that round. It really would have.
Yeah, and I think the only way that 2010 silver anniversary would have hit, the only way that damn 2010 would have hit was if, let's say, the 2010 was the last Jordan ever made, you know what I mean? And that silver was like the end all be all, you know what I mean? Like this is the last one. 2010 ends the whole Jordan line, and that silver was like so rare to the point where you don't see it everywhere. That's what I think. If it was like that, yeah, that shit would have walked, but it's not. And I lost against a pigeon, and I respect it because that makes sense. Facts.
The
That
next
was to
question.
me.
Oh,
That
sorry.
was to, oh, I'm sorry. Let me just add this little
Yeah.
last piece to it. But to me, that
Yeah.
was two swords swinging at the same time and like clashing, like cling and making like that big ass like vibration, bro. Because like
Yeah.
that one right there, that was tough. Even though the pigeon won, but
Yeah.
that was the tough one. I was sitting back like, oh
Hey
my
Dre,
god, that was the dope
Dre,
one. Right there.
that was the Hulk and Thor.
Yeah,
when-
that's
when-
what it was
when
right there.
they
That was the
came
Hulk
Yeah.
and Thor fight right there.
and Thor
Yeah.
That's
Ragnarok.
Hulk and Thor right there. That was Hulk and Thor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Are we good? You want me to go to the next
Yeah.
round?
Go ahead. You go.
Yeah, the next one, I know LaShawn was like moving around, but what she wanted to ask was like, if you think of the song like My Adidas or Air Force Ones, the question, what she said in our meetings was like, find a shoe and make a song and music video about. But I think she may have just been frazzled. And so that was the question. So think of like My Adidas, stomping in my Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I was thinking of that Nelly Air Force One.
So that's what she was going for on that one. So that's why her question was a song you do a shoe you do a song after.
Okay.
And then Skip played the Taxi 12s and he won that round, and that's what made it 2-1. And then you made up your own song.
That song was
Yeah,
fire.
that
That
was-
Skip did too.
Yeah,
That song
yeah,
was
that
fire.
was
cracking up
that
with
one right
that damn
there.
song.
That one right there, that was like one of those, like me, like some people know this, but like my dream to be one day is be like like on a comedian side of the game, you know what I mean? Like an actual like comedian shit. And sometimes comedians do a lot of improv. And improv is like on the spot type shit, you know what I mean? Like here's a topic, here's something, work with it. So when I got that question that LaShawn asked, I was like, okay, improv time. Me being who I am, let me get this taxi and let me just go ahead and make a little puss-ass song, and it hit. So that's how that came about.
I think that's what got you to dance too, because
That song
I noticed
was
like
funny
with
as hell.
you,
That song was fire.
That
was dope,
fire.
and I think the little add-on with the song, you know what I'm saying, probably gave it a little bit of boost to the shoe.
It was
as well.
already a Taxi 12, so I wasn't
It was
expecting
a Taxi
nothing.
12, and
Yeah.
what did Matt for the
He had
win?
he had a copper foam.
Copper
He had
foam?
copper foam
Which
one.
was fire
Which
too.
is
So, okay, that was another clash with the sword right there. And that time, you became the winner on that outcome right there. But that was definitely a clash. Another clash of the swords, bro. That's what I'm saying. This was a good match. This is a good match right here, man. What's going on? Sleepy Fire kicks to the motherfucking billion, man. What's going on, bro?
Bro.
Good. Sleepy Fire.
A little sleep.
All right, what's the anybody else got anything to say about that round? And Dub P, move on to the next one.
No, I was just gonna say I think that pretty much what got him on the board, was with Skip. He's got that charisma and that enthusiasm, and Matt, he's just kind of like
They don't, fat cat.
Yeah, he's more of kind of like a quiet, reserved guy. So I think that's what really helped with this round with Skip and his charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. On to the next question. This is the one that was about the shoe made or dedicated to a cause. And then Skip played the Black History Month Kyrie 3.
Yeah.
And then it turns out Sneaker Files posted that the money did go to I think it was like Higher Ground or another. It did go to a charity, so yeah, I guess you did end up getting.
And I was talking shit like hell when that
but see, Skip didn't even know, and it ended up being like Kyrie's a little bit more socially aware than most athletes. We all agree on that. So
yeah,
right.
So it turned out Sneaker Files, like that's one where the chat was like being helpful, and Sneaker Files is obviously Sneaker Files, and he was like, yeah, the proceeds from that shoe did go to X charity. So they're like, well, that's got to ride then. So the only thing we had to do was look and see if Matt's shoe met the criteria, and that's kind of where it.
Now, Skip, what was your process when you pulled that shoe? Because that was that one right there. People, I guess, can say that might be like one of the controversy. You know what I'm saying?
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one when the Seagrams was like turned up a little bit because, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing a battle, you're looking at the chat. You know what I mean? And the chat is nothing but full opinions. Let's just get that shit right. Ain't no facts coming out that shit unless it's like some fact. But the chat is all opinions. So people are looking at it as pink foam, which is fire, against little black ass Kyrie. Let's get the shit right. pink sexy foam against a little black ass Kyrie. That's what niggas are looking at. They're not looking at anything else. They're looking at pink sexy foam, black ass Kyrie. So everybody in the chat was fucking dancing and doing a goddamn electric slide over the fucking foams, where Matt didn't even have like, he just said he pulled it out because it's pink. And when we think pink dealing with shoes, we think of, you know, breast cancer with KD and anybody else.
Kobe, the KL 8. Yeah, I get to the pearls, stuff like that. Yeah,
so
like
people were
obvious.
looking at the sexy pink foam and his little black ass Kyrie. So I was like, okay, well, I was waiting. I was like, okay, is Matt gonna because he said he pulled it out, but I don't think he wasn't really sure if he said he came out.
Yeah, he wasn't sure about the cause. So
he tried.
But he tried. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, got it. I looked up the actual shoe, and the actual pink foam shoe got the breast cancer ribbon on the tongue, and that's not the one he had. So that wasn't the breast cancer shoe. So I mean, he swung for the fence, and he didn't lie. He was just like he wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? But he swung for the fence on that one and said, you know what I mean? He didn't know, and you came and pulled out the Black History Month.
The Black History Month, Kyrie,
and like you said, the what came in the chat and started. What you call them, Skip?
I was expecting the DB.
You said the such and such in the chat, the gremlins in the chat, or something like that. You said,
I don't know, bro. They
start going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, it's like I get it, man. It's like, look, ain't nobody. I did not start this sneaker shit today. You know what I mean? Like, I know what it is. Like, if you put that pink sexy foam right there, and you put that little black ass Kyrie, people are gonna stand in the pink foam line. They were like, okay, Kyrie cool and all, he dribble and shit, but we want that foam. Facts. Like, I know what this shit is about. That's why I understand the chat was all like, you know, the foam over the damn the Kyrie and shit, but I didn't have
Did Skip pull his shoe first, Dub? Or did
Matt went first?
Matt went first.
Yeah. Because I was saying to myself, I said, if that shoe is a breast cancer shoe, Skip might as well slap himself in the head with that shoe. Because
but if you don't have anything, you have to play it. Like, if you don't have a shoe, you have to play what is there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And before I get to Sleepy, I'm gonna ask him. But Skip, I'm gonna say this. The reason why the chat was going crazy of when I was looking at, they was trying to say that Black History Month isn't a cause. It's like it's just like a holiday or a celebration or something like that. I don't know what the chat trying to say, but the chat was trying to say that Black History Month wasn't a cause, and I was trying to explain like I looked it up. Right, I looked it up, and there was organizations literally named Black History Month, and there was some that only accept donations towards Black causes throughout that month. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, mental health, Black owned businesses, things of that nature. So, and like I was trying to tell the chat as well, and P said it earlier that half of those proceeds that went to that Kyrie went to Black organizations as well. So it was like, I mean, I don't know if you might have known that, but on the statistical side, as it was looked up, it was, I mean, that was why from most of the judges, it was passed because they understood what you meant with why you presented the Black History Month.
Yeah, Dre. And it was like one of those, I mean, if I had anything else, I want to have pulled that Black History Month Kyrie. You know what I mean? It's a Kyrie. No disrespect to the man himself, but it means a Kyrie. Let's just get this shit right. It's a Kyrie.
So Skip, you didn't have like no Dornbeckers or anything like that?
No. Well, that's the thing. This is what I want to say. Like, I never assume anything to be in their collection.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when people battle, we pull these shoes because, I mean, there's reasons why we pull these shoes. You know what I mean? Like, if I had some, especially like a DB, we all know DB holds it down for like causes and stuff like that. Hell yeah, I would have pulled a DB, but I didn't. And then I was like, well, damn, I got a Black History Month Kyrie. Shit, let's see what I can do. You know what I mean? And it walked. There was one question that I did not have the answer to it. And
the leather sock liner is the next question. You didn't have a shoe. That's why the next one, it's not even worth talking about. He didn't have a shoe with a leather sock liner on it.
Yeah. Oh, so I think my Bacon 90s, but I used that already. So I was already screwed.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
On to the
Sleepy,
next
what
one.
you feel about those questions up until those points in the with the Matt versus Skip Goes Hard battle?
I thought the questions was cool, and I thought the answers, like they came back with good answers. I just felt like when that Black History one, I felt like they were trying to get my boy Skip out of here, like it wasn't anything that's organized, and it's a lot of shoe brands have that like a Black History themed shoe. You know what I mean?
Okay. What shoe we on next, Duppy?
Yeah, so you skip over round 5 that Matt pulled. He had the Manier Diodora joint. And then this is where we got into the city, state, or country one. We kind of talked about it, but if Skip wants to go over it some more, we can. I remember you were debating pulling, I think you said the Chicago one at that point. I think you discussed it, but you wanted to kind of save it. Because at that point, it was only 3-2 at that point. So people were saying, "Why is Skip saving it?" I was like, "It was 3-2 at that point." Right?
Okay,
Skip's probably not panicking
Talk us
yet,
through it.
right?
Talk us through it.
It was 3-2 when that. So
it was 3-2, Matt, because you couldn't do the last round. You didn't have the leather sock liner shoe, so Matt went up 3-2. So it was 3-2 at the point where you got to the city state question, and then you pulled
city state country.
Yeah.
Damn, man, really thinking about it now, man. It was 3-2. I mean, I could have pulled the Old Faithful, the Chicago one.
Old Faithful,
but I was still like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with the Independence Day '95 because I'm still thinking like, damn, I don't know if anybody ever pulled an Independence Day '95 in a battle that y'all know.
Nope,
I didn't see that
one. Not this one.
Seeing that shoe.
I've never seen those in any of the battles.
And that's something where I was thinking about. I was like, man, because if you're in a sneaker battle, you got so many thoughts in your head. You're like, man, let me pull some hype beast bullshit or some hype beast shit. You know what I mean? And then, or you can pull like, man, let me pull some shit out that I don't think nobody's ever seen before. Yeah, that'll do it. You know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. Hence with those mellow 12s. You know what I mean? So coming along with the Independence Day '95s, I was like, man, I don't want to pull that damn guaranteed Joker out yet because I might need it against Chilltown. You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me go ahead with the 95 and see what happens. And then Matt had what?
Skip, you got to crawl before you walk. You can't just assume you got to make it there first.
And that's what I was
thinking too. That kind of move where you holding on to something can backfire on you.
Oh, he pulled out the Nero joints that were dedicated to the burning of the Roman fire, where he burned all the Christians and the whole city got burned down. That was like a history lesson. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't understand that.
And going against Matt, man, is like it was like he was knocking these questions out the park, man. He reminded me of me when I was battling, I think like Jones or some shit like that. I was knocking them shits out the park. So me watching myself, like, damn, man, this is how it feels like to watch somebody knock each question out the park. And I just feel like just blah right now. I'm looking at greatness, you know what I mean? Like him, me, like shit like that. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that Rome shoe, I was like, good grief. Like, I can't get mad at the shoes he pulled because he was knocking them out the park. I couldn't do shit. Like he had firepower, bro. And I was like, just this with the little handgun and shit, man. I'm pews and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
and that was tough. That was tough because you brought a shoe that answered the question. He brought a shoe that answered the question. That's another clash of the swords.
Yeah,
and it had to go to whatever the judges, decided to go to with their brain. And I mean, if I was thinking, if I was a judge, I would have probably went with the Rome as well because I wouldn't expect somebody to have a Rome shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
with a dude on it and everything.
You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about, like just. I was looking at something. Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah.
Heartbreak fell out of the chat. That's why.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's Heartbreak who fell out the chat. That's what he's saying. That's what you're seeing. Probably.
Yeah, so I was like, man, and it was 3-2. So I was like, man, I can save this Chicago. I don't need to pull the Chicago one. It's only 3-2. You know what I mean? And then I lost that one, and then it went to 4-2, correct?
Yeah, so then it goes to 4-2, and then it goes into the question that I specifically asked, and that was the NBA Player Championship, a player with the NBA championship under his belt, but they had to do it within the last 10 years. And that was my question. I wanted to make it even more narrow because
that's a fire ass question, bro.
Yeah, if I just said like an NBA player with the championship, what do they go?
Of course,
the flu games, the last shot, and then it's just like the playoff 13s. Yeah. It's just like what I'm saying, like you already know it's gonna come out, right? Exactly. So I wanted it within the last like 7 or 8, but like no, it's too technical. Because you can see a Steph Curry Under Armour, Kawhi got a New Balance. You got KD with the championship. You got Kyrie with the championship. You know what I'm saying? Obviously LeBron. So you have more choice there. So that's why I narrowed it to 2011 or after the last 10 years. And you played the LeBron 18 low, and then obviously he had the 7, the Dunkman 7s is what is what Matt played.
I mean, certain LeBrons. I found out that like it's like motherfuckers just lose their mind over certain LeBrons. Like when I think of certain LeBrons that people lose their mind, it's the what's the ones, the Miami ones? What's the
South
one?
Beach, Miami Nights.
Shit like that.
Nines, the Canyons, a lot of the nines, the Chinas,
yeah. And what was the one? What was the LeBrons that came in a pack? It was 2 shoes.
The championship pack?
The championship.
Yeah. Like when I think of certain LeBrons, I'm thinking like that's what I think of. So the Dunkman 7s, I'm not really too fond of that shoe, but I hear it's a shoe. Yeah, I hear it's a shoe like motherfuckers just go crazy over it with. You know what I mean? So I have a red carpet 7, and then I have the Japanese cherry blossoms. And I was like, well, I don't know anybody that showed these Japanese cherry blossoms yet. Red carpet 7s, you know what I mean? They had their nice little run and shit, and motherfuckers going crazy over them until other 7s came out and they got, kicked off the boat. So I was like, let me go ahead and debut a shoe that I hit on Sneakers app, but didn't want to do a video on because I wanted to wait until I may have to use it in a battle. So I went ahead and went with the Japanese cherry blossom.
And see, for me right there, to me, as a person, if I was in a battle, I would think outside the box. I wonder what would have happened if you put a spin on it and you was the type of nigga that had like the Kawhi Leonards or, the Anthony Davis's. What was that other shoe that?
Well, Kawhi had the Omnis, right? He into that, with the Raptors also game weekend 2019
now or some shit like that.
And Kawhi also has that Jordan 1 with
the Pass the Torch, Money Fresh Clothing had played that earlier.
Because inside this battle,
MVP, he had the claw.
Inside this battle, we watched hype shit get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit fit the question, and the person pulled the hype shit thinking that it was going to win, and it might have semi-fit the question, but they tried to pull a trump card and it lost.
But see, this is my thinking on that question. Like if Skip had the No Emotions Are Emotions Kawhi Leonard that released with the Joe Fresh Goods New Balance, and that was a crazy 2019 All-Star Game weekend, I would have voted that over the Dunkman. That like New Balance is kind of on the come up, and then that partnership that collab he did with Joe Fresh Goods made a New Balance 992 a $1,700 sneaker, and that Omnis. They started signing everybody after they signed Kawhi. Jamal Murray's with New Balance now. Like they're signing players like Darius Baisley, people on the come up. So like that completely changed their whole like basketball line. That had much more of an impact of a sneaker than if no offense to that Dunkman. There was number 7, right? New Balance didn't have anything really under its belt. So that's one where I was like, I just want to see what they pull. Anyone else have any comments about that round or whatever? I could go into the next one if you want me to.
No, I was just curious if he would have pulled somebody other than a LeBron, because when the question came up, I immediately expected a LeBron, but I wonder if Skip would have like threw y'all a curveball, would y'all would have went for something other than a LeBron, because it was something y'all haven't seen in the battle so far, and something just to keep in mind for future references, I guess. That I don't mean go out and go buy some goddamn Kawhi. But
that's not.
No. But there are other shoes I would have given it, because that wasn't like the top LeBron ever. It wasn't like he pulled this South Beach 8 was like boom, and then you've just been like, okay, like it wasn't like he did that, so he pulled a shoe that could have.
I kind of thought it was a wow factor because, like I said, I had never seen that LeBron he pulled out. I was like, I'm glad we was muted because I sucked my cheeks and like, oh.
And that's why we mute, and that's why we are muted, people.
When Skip pulled out that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, I opened that box up. I was like, yeah, it's time for you to get your ass out here, Japanese cherry blossom, and let's do some work. But man, the homie had that. What's it called? You said a Dunkman 7.
Dunk
What is it?
man.
Yeah, the Dunkman 7, the black and the neon green joint.
Yeah, and I was like, I mean, all right, well, yeah, that's I kind of thought there was like a little pinch.
There we go.
I think I made.
410 got him.
I think so, but
that's exactly what he pulled.
That's the round I thought.
That's the shoe that B-More has. B-More is holding the shoe.
Okay,
that's the one I thought he was gonna get.
Clean.
The next question is probably LaShawn came up with this question. I gotta cite the source. But this took so much vetting, and I remember LaShawn probably had no idea like this question would be so hard. Like we all had to weigh in to make it perfect. But it's LaShawn's idea. When we had our meeting, she wanted to say like your shoe with the least hype. And then we're like, well, hype is kind of subjective. Like, what makes hype? Resale, collaboration. So then that's why we were like, no hype. It has to be no hype. You had to wear it, and it has to have no resale value. Because we know the second you take out resale value, that means you got to go into Foot Locker and you can just point to a shoe, and then they just get it for you, and it's available, right? Or a Dick's Sporting Goods, or something, a basic knit shoe, right? Like your the door stuff. So that's why it was my favorite question, and it was LaShawn who asked that question. But we all had to work together to tailor it, so it's like you're not going to show us something hyped up. If you showed like some Jordan 1, I'd be like, come on, man. Right. Even mids sell for double the price now. So that's what LaShawn like was thinking about, and you pulled the Air Max Pre-Day. The Air Max Pre-Day. It's a brand new Air Max. It's the first of its kind. Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
I'm always I love when Nike comes out with new Air Max shoes. I've always been a fan when Nike comes out with new Air Max shoes, like when the Air Max 270 came out. You know what I mean? It was new. That was a shoe. I wore that shoe to SneakerCon because I was like, this is a new fucking shoe. You know what I mean? Some new shit. You know what I mean? Or when the Vapor Max came out, like little shit like that, I'm always onto it. 720s, 270s, Vapor Maxes, so with the pre-days, that shoe, I wear it damn near every day because it's so comfortable. It's one of those shoes where, it's easy to clean. If you clean it and you may have a little mishap, you're not that pissed off because okay. I mean, it's like a shoe you can daily, you know what I mean? Like it's a daily shoe. It feels great. It has no hype to it, even though it was the new shoe and it sold out on sneakers. I get it, but motherfuckers are not talking about the pre-days. I mean, you don't hear nobody talking, hey man, them fucking Legend Blue 11 lows coming out, but nigga, them pre-days, like you're not hearing that. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, let me go with the pre-days, and I believe it works. And I love that shoe.
You won that round.
Yeah,
you won that round.
And I saw the chat. Not everybody, but I saw a couple people was frustrated that your shoe won. And they don't understand. Like I know Matt did say that shoe was going for under retail right now, but that silhouette in general is a fire ass silhouette. Yeah, that shit sells out all the time. Silhouette, bro. And not for nothing, no matter what fucking color you put on that shoe is fire. Whatever color combo you put on that shoe is fire. So that is the reason, to me personally, is why Skip shoe won, because Skip shoe is fire, but it has way less hype. Like that silhouette that he has, it doesn't really have no hype to it, but people buy it for other reasons, for running, for maybe working out, or just your everyday shoe, so you ain't fucking up your going out shoes or something like that. So,
well, the reason I voted for it was because it's the first pre-day, right? There's the 992 it's onto so many models because it keeps selling out. Even the basic gray one, even the gray one keeps selling out. The basic dad shoe. So it's like, it's a dad shoe. I'm like, it is, but it sells out. And that's why I voted for the pre-day, because it was the first one. Like it is a big risk, like Skip said, to be the first one to buy the Vapor Max or the first one to buy that Air Max, and then maybe it turns out to be hot, and maybe it doesn't. He didn't care. He just bought it because he liked the shoe. So that's what made it kind of refreshing and made it like, okay, this is just going to be my beater, even if it doesn't turn into an Air Max 95. It doesn't turn into this hype shoe. I don't care.
Yeah. Like I saw that shit. Like I said, man, I like little like shoes like that, man. I like the back of it because it has that single bubble in the back, like an Air Max 270. But you know what I mean? It's not that big ass bubble like a 270. It's like, you know, it's sculpted. You know what I mean? It's real neat to me. And because we buy, like everybody on here, we buy shoes that we like. You know what I mean? Like people need to understand that shit. Like not everybody likes the same shit. I bought that pre-day because I want it. You know what I mean? Not because it may have resale value. You know what I mean? Even though I do buy shoes that I feel will have resale value all the time.
I think that Skip pulled out, I think I saw a lot of people with that shoe. And to me, it seemed like from what I saw, it was a popular shoe. I'm a Vapor Max person, I think I was the only one that voted against Skip, and I went with Matt because to me, Matt's shoe would be that by the door shoe for me.
And that's kind of what New Balance is. I get what you're saying.
Not what Skip pulled out. I'm a Vapor Max person.
Yeah.
And I felt like that shoe Skip pulled out was popular. You know? Yeah. I'm not really a New Balance buyer person. I think I ain't bought a New Balance in probably like 15 years, but
better get on.
Yeah, and there's some shit.
Yeah,
there's
so
some
that
New
was
Balance.
my thought.
Salehi Bembry, Joe Fresh Goods.
Yeah, there's some New Balances that I saw not too long ago that I plan to get. I forget which one. I think they're like 574. I don't know.
574s are like the cheapest ones you can buy.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the 997, 992, 990 V5, V3, V2.
Yeah. I mean, I got my eyes on a New Balance, but yeah, you know what I mean. I picked the pre-day because I daily it. It's a daily shoe, damn near for me. It's comfortable and ain't got no hype to it. Look at this. That's why I picked it.
King Cheesy, you said the 992s is available. Shit, I'm about to rack up on some fucking 992s.
It depends on the colorway, not the colorway that Matt pulled. You could probably get, but most of them sell out. Here's another one, the 550 New Balance.
Yeah,
this is an old school basketball throwback.
Answer V, I'm trying to, bro.
It's crazy now that people are giving New Balance some love.
DMV,
Baltimore and DMV, we've been rocking New Balances since the beginning of the damn time, man. So people are 25 years behind the curve when it comes to New Balance.
Okay.
Old school. Hell yeah, go hard, old school. Yep. Shout out to I Collect, the Higa games. Shit, I'm down.
Oh, those 574s. Those got me through high school. I couldn't afford the Jordans. I had to buy every
dollar.
Those are hard.
Those are
These are the ones that Skip's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want them.
I want
them
New Balances.
See, and B more, what's that? The 992?
No, that's a 990.
That
That's the
was
most
fire,
comfortable,
too.
one of the most comfortable shoes ever.
Yeah, that was fire too. The one Hella got is fire. I remember the one that Hella was showing back in high school. No, middle school. The one those was popular.
And these aren't even the M.A. Leon Dore collab ones. These are just the regular 550s.
Yeah, but them shits are fire though.
I like them because they look old school.
550s that released on Friday. It was a shit show.
M.A. Leon Dore. The next question, if you're good to move on, I think we covered this one, and this was the hero or villain, DC or Marvel question.
Oh yeah.
I think Skip won't let himself down off of that. I think he discussed it, but if anyone wants to discuss it, you can.
Yeah. Hey, what was the score by then?
Okay, so it was 5-3 going into the hero question. It was 5-3.
Okay, yeah. Hey, 5-3. I'm like, shit, man. Hey, what's hype in this bitch? Oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna pick that damn flu game and we're gonna run with it. And I'm gonna talk about this shoe, and I forget Deadpool's name, and I was just talking this wild shit. I'm everywhere with it, and I forget Deadpool's name. I
was lost at that point. I was like, damn, what is he talking about? I was like, all right, fuck it.
I didn't even know what I was talking about. I was on some bullshit. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, yeah, the black and red man and this guy right here, he this and
He
that. And
got
I know
lost
y'all
me
are like,
too
what
on
the
that
fuck is
one.
he
I
talking
said,
about?
what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah. So I picked the flu game because you know what I mean. It's a shit, man. It's an OG colorway. You know, asses got kicked for it. I'm sure when they came out, and yeah, we're gonna roll with the flu games.
Yeah, see, now that you said Deadpool,
I
now I'm
thought you
sitting
was
here
gonna
thinking
pull a
like,
Spider-Man.
all right, it makes
Yeah.
sense now. But before I was like, oh shit, is Skip
Yeah.
making up a character?
Yeah, what is he talking about?
Anybody else got Beautiful Struggle? You got anything to say about that round? No. All right, Duppy, you can go into the next.
And the last but not least was probably the one that really kind of just stretched both opponents, right? Or both competitors, was the Lace Dubray. Like, you probably had to be scrounging for shoes. But when
Now,
I
do you look
fire,
now?
but-
Like, have you looked in your collection now? Like, damn, I should have pulled this shoe because this one got one on it, one of those things they asked for on it.
At
Did you
first,
find
I
any
thought.
more?
At first, I thought the Red Carpet 7 had it, but it's just like a little thing on the lace. It's not like a Dubray. It's like a little thing on the lace. I thought the Red Carpet 7s have it, but then I was
the
like,
7 laces have LeBron and then James on each lace, but it's not a
Yeah.
Dubray.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, man, I'm walking all through the house like, man, I gotta
Be
have
more
something.
got shoes
I
for
gotta have
everything.
something. I gotta have something. I don't have any forces, like, because when I think of that, I think of Air Force Ones. That's what I think of. So, you know what I mean?
Those is fine, B more. Hold on, I gotta
I'm
put you
holding
on big
hard.
screen. Wait, hold
So
on.
that
hold
was
on,
the
hold on.
only thing that you had, Skip, with that Dubray on it.
That thing is something else, bro. That's some different shit for your ass right there, bro. Those
Yeah.
is fine.
Hey, that's what I said, man. Like I said, like be more said he has a channel now, but I'm talking about like there are some unsung heroes out this bitch. Like people who don't have people who are not like content creators who just have their IG channels, their IG pages, and just collect and this, you know what I mean? Like there are some motherfuckers who got heat, like B more and a lot of people, you know what I mean? Showing
What you
things
got
like
over
that.
there? What you got
And
over
then
there?
he has
Pop the street.
there we go.
Atmos.
You see, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like there are some, bro. People got some heat
So
out this bitch. You know what I mean? And so when it
I
came to
had
that
asked you, was
question,
that the only shoe that you had with that Dubray on it?
yes.
That you okay.
LaShawn,
Yeah,
the more you
thinking
ask
maybe
him, the
he
more you
couldn't-
keep joning on his sneaker. Are
No,
you sure that's
man.
the only shoe?
I get
Are
it.
you
I mean,
sure?
like I said,
No, I
like
was
that,
just saying, like, did he forget or
no.
no?
I'm surprised. I realized that the Reebok Classics have that because I'm telling you, I got that shoe. And to be honest, I think I was rocking that shoe fucking man. Well, actually, if I tell y'all, I will tell on myself, so I can't tell on myself. So I'll just say it's been a long ass time. Like I'm easy 17, I think 18 years, I believe that shoe that I haven't wore that shoe in like 18 years. It was just in the garage because I didn't want to bring it in the house. So it's like in my garage on a shelf, and it's dusty as hell. It smells like fucking like gasoline because my lawnmower's out there. Like I don't wear that shoe, but it has the Dubray. And I was like, we're gonna go with this Reebok Classic. And I was like, yeah, man, niggas don't be showing Reebok Classics, man. I think I can get it. And then motherfucking Matt, he came with that damn banger, and I was like, yeah, ball game. That's it. That's it. Facts.
No, that was
Gave it a good try.
so based
Gave
on
it a good
my
try.
analysis, it kind of got away from you. Like I said, it was tied up 2-2 with the Black History Month, and then from the City, State, or Country on, it kind of went Matt's way until you picked the no hype, no resale shoe.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was to me, it was a great battle. You made it to the Final Four, so that was in this tournament. So that's something to be said, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you again. Let me ask
Go
you one thing, Skip. So I mean, like, how did you? Now that it's over, you know what I'm saying, would you ever come back and go after it again? You know what I'm saying? Because like the vision I have for this is like, I want to give out, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give it to the point where I give out something so incredible to the winner that everybody gotta come for their neck the next tournament. Like everybody gotta come for their neck for the next tournament. Like, oh nah, they giving out them shits. I need one of those. Fuck that. Skip, you the champion. I'm coming for you next tournament. Like, would you feel like coming back for a grander prize or something like that?
I would, and you know what, bro? Like the way y'all ran this shit, man. I would come back again if it was I don't know, a goddamn Walmart gift card or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I would come back because like the way it was ran, you know what I mean. You got to salute the judges because it's tough judging sneaker battles. You know what I mean? Because you gotta. I mean, it's crazy because you're judging shoes. You sometimes have to judge a shoe that you grew up wanting, a shoe that always got away from you, a shoe that every time that motherfucker came out, you was broke. I have a couple of those stories. Like every time this fucking shoe comes out, I'm not on my shit and I never get a chance to get it. You know, like little things like that, man. So like being a judge, and then you got to deal with a whole bunch of outside goof ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Not all the time, but depending on the circumstance, depending on the situation, looking ass. You know what I mean? But I would like the way y'all ran this shit, man. I definitely would. I had a blast. When I lost, I was like, man, I think I'm gonna hold off on battles. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, I'm a man. Men, we want to win at everything. So when I lost, I was like, I didn't really take it that hard, but I was like, damn, man, like I'm cleaning my room up and shit. You know what I mean? Put all these fucking shoes away, and I'm saying to myself, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this battle shit alone for a little bit. You know what I mean? But I'm sure it'll wear off, and then it'll get to the point where you know what I mean. I had fun because I did have fun doing this battle, man. I had a blast, bro. I had a blast. I really had a blast, man. It was fun, and one thing that I realized is that. And I thought about it. I was like, when I went against Mr. Jones, I won the first round and I won that match. When I went against I Collect, I won the first round and I won that match. Because I was thinking to myself, okay, well, if I win the first question against Matt, I think I may have it, but I lost. So I was like, okay.
Okay.
I was like, okay, well, we're gonna see how this is gonna go, man. And bro, I'm talking about like the questions. The questions were fire. Like these questions made you think. And those are the questions that should be asked in sneaker battles. You know, a question that'll make you think. You know what I mean? Like I say, if a question don't have you running around the house sweating and shit, it's not that good of a question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
because
why we don't.
Anybody can be like, anybody could be like, hey man, show a Jordan 1 in your collection. All right, well let me go ahead and get this Chicago 1 out that ass and win it. You know what I mean? Or show a Jordan 7. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that Olympic 7 and we gonna win it. You know what I mean? Show, you know, like little shit like that. But man, all I gotta say is for the females, I want the same energy with the questions. You know what I mean? Because usually when it comes to females, people tend to like, you know what I mean, like be light and be soft and be pussy. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to be pussy. We want to be we want to treat the women just like the men because women be on that shit. You know what I mean? They want equal rights. They want to be treated equal, and they should be treated equal with these questions. Get some hard ass questions. Make these ladies think and make them deliver. You know what I mean? No bullshit ass question because that'll be bullshit for the women. It'd be like little light question because it won't be fun. You know what I mean? I want to see some catty shit. I want to see some shit talking. You know what I mean? Like to let you know that hey. This is gonna be a good ass battle.
You ain't gonna see no cattiness or shit talking from me. I'm gonna just go in and do my best, and that's.
I want to see some wig snatching.
Hey, get that lie detector test right now.
I think I mean more is like I say no. I'm not trying to start no shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like some emotion. Like okay, like damn, she want this shit. Like she's hungry. That's what I meant. I'm not talking about like girls fighting no shit like that. But yeah.
I need somebody. Let's go! Like I need one of those.
You know like turn up and shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Bro. Let's fucking go.
Hey, I need some edges snatched and some wigs snatched.
Virtually.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like that's what I meant. Yeah, let me clear that up. Not like women fighting or shit like that, but just like you know, like show. You know, what I mean, like y'all are hungry for like, hey, I came to win. Fuck everything else. You know what I mean? I'm already woman. Yeah, well, people already think, you know, I ain't on it.
Competitiveness
you know what I mean?
differently though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's gonna be some shit talking. I know that shit.
I would say this with any other upcoming battles that you are in, especially for the woman, you better have your damn game plan. Have your game plan. It's
And that's why I wanted the women to pay attention to the men
game
battles so that they know exactly what to do. Because you got to understand too, like as we're polishing ourselves up when it comes down to these events or whatever, we're still gonna have some people coming in that aren't as polished as some people. And it showed inside this battle, like who was polished or seasoned or whatnot, and who wasn't. Like some people, they got to get a little bit more seasoned, and some people is just ready to eat right now. So you're going to see a lot of people that might make the cut that isn't as polished. But if people just sit back, pay attention, watch some playbacks, watch some of these old battles, watch a few other battles that go around. If you just pay attention to the question and try to answer it the best way you can, you never know, man. Your shoe might just beat some heat or OG, whatever the case may be, bro.
I would say for
people coming into these battles, answer the battle questions yourself to see if you can handle them questions as they going out. See if you can pull a shoe for yourself in your house to say, oh, okay, I could answer that question. And I got, join in the battle privately.
Hey, Dre, you heard me?
What's that?
I said every battle should be like Skip's battle versus I Collect. That was the best battle by far.
Hey,
that was
explain why, bro. Tell me why, bro. Tell me why.
Because both of y'all were shit talking, but in a good way, like in a sportsmanship way. It was entertaining. And it was fun from the moment I Collect Kicks cut his camera on and had his hat, and bro, it set the tone right away. Like, we're about to have some fun. Nobody at that point probably cared who won after that. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that was a really good battle. I don't know. Skip, how did you feel when you saw that? Would you like shocked and shit that I Collect popped up like that?
I was, and that shit, man. Shout out to I Collect, bro. That shit, like when you watch it, I was laughing my ass off. That I was like, hell yeah, like because I wasn't expecting that. So when he popped up and he had the hat, the gloves, and he had the hair dryer, I used for a fucking mic. I was like, we are gonna have a blast. We're gonna sell these tickets. We're gonna give the people what they want. We're gonna talk some shit. But it's not gonna be on that.
And that's the shit I like to see, bro. That shit is so fucking. That shit is entertaining, bro. That shit makes it fun, bro.
The last question too was funny. They both pulled out phones and they was going back and forth. And I Collect Kicks like, I'm gonna take this New York phone and shove it up Skip's ass.
I remember
the toughest ones to judge. That's the toughest one to judge is because they both. This is what I swear to God I said. They're both going to pull out a phone posit, and I'm just taking the quote better one. I swear to God,
funny,
and then they both pulled out a foam, and it was like my scenario played out directly. And I thought you were both going to pull out like a royal foam, like pull the same shoe in, it's going to get scratched.
Oh wow!
I really thought you were going to pull that shoe. I was like, they're going to pull a foam posit because we all know those are bulletproof. Like Jesus, I was like, okay, they're going to pull out a foam. It's the closest thing you get to a sneaker Tim and just stomp somebody out. Exactly. And then when they played it, I was just like, oh,
that was actually my question.
Yeah, I knew they were going to pull a foam.
That was my question, and I was a little bit shocked because the answer that I was going for you to pull was that sneaker of all sneakers. Like if somebody had pulled out a damn Air Mag or some shit like that.
Somebody out in the Air Mag.
That was the type of shit talking I was talking about. Like take.
Oh, you didn't mean physically beat somebody up. You were talking about just like a battler's choice.
Physically, like
okay.
Hey man, it was two men. We two men on this damn competition
like
battle.
Said, two men. Yeah. So they.
Yeah.
They
So
want
talking about
on each other. Women do that stunt, so I'm thinking from a woman's frame of mind, then from a man frame of mind, and they thought from a
that was so funny. LaShawn was expecting some like Off-White versus a Union, and then they came out here like, "Yo, I'm gonna kick this dude's ass in this shoe, and I'm stomping on his face." And I think LaShawn in the background was like, "This isn't what I was meaning." I was just like, "Well." That's where it went.
That's one of my favorite battles right there, man.
That was the best battle to me by far, in my opinion.
Yeah, going against I Collect, that's one of my favorite ones because I was like, I have to pull. I was like, man, like I said, like when I think of a foam, man, I think of like a damn bulletproof. You can. I'm talking about like when like you can go through the snow and shit and sleet and ice and well, not really ice, but you know what I mean, like snow, mud.
Yeah.
You can clean that shit off and be on the road. So when he pulled the Knicks one and I had the Royal, I was like, yeah, you may shove that shoe up my ass, but you got a Nick foam, and that foam's not beating no goddamn Royal. Facts, I won. It's not. I'll have a hurt ass, but I won with my Royal foam. That's it. But yeah, man, that shit. That's one of my favorite moments. Favorite parts in my battling was me going against I Collect. Man, it was good, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to I Collect.
And that other question, when I think y'all got asked like, what shoe would you do a shoe review on or something? You pulled like the Hyper Royal
Legend Blue.
You pulled out.
You pulled a Hyper Royal, and he pulled the Puerto Rico Air Max.
Yeah,
I Collect pulled.
But when it was I Collect Hit's turn, he said, "Man, nobody, it's 1,000 reviews on that Hyper Royal. Nobody want to see that shit."
Oh, there was.
Yeah, he was right. He was right.
Facts, they don't get no love for my Nick phones, man.
Hell yeah, he was right. You know what I mean? And he had that damn that Air Max in the tuck, man. He was right about that Hyper Royal. Because when I put that Hyper Royal, I was like, yeah, man,
Puerto Rico or some shit.
Hey man, now that I think about it, Dre, we got two contestants in the Who Has the Heat battle still going on, don't we? DeCarlo and B More.
Yeah. Your battle coming
DeCarlo,
up.
congrats on the win. I don't know who the other guy is, but you got him up out of there really quick. That's all.
DC. Hey,
as DeCarlo should have.
That dude that you battled, bro, he had that lighting that when someone's on TV and they're snitching to the police but don't want their identity revealed, like.
Oh shit! Oh, you talking about the black light? The dark shit.
The interrogation light.
Believe it or not, homie has a lot of stuff, man. He has a lot of nice stuff. I told him after the battle, it was like a couple tweaks, man, and you'll be good. But he has a lot of stuff. Like he showed Nerf samples tonight. Those Nerf that he pulled out, those are crazy.
Oh, yeah, man. But then you came with that Yeezy. When you pulled that Nike Yeezy out, I was end this shit right now. Pull the plug out.
Which ones you pulled out?
You tripping, that's fine.
No, Blinks, the black and pink Yeezy one.
He put out the Yeezys, the real Yeezys, not that Adidas crap.
Yeah. Oh, Blinks.
I went over there, and the next thing I know, they was talking about what ice cream machine works and doesn't work. Like, man, McDonald's ice cream machine never works. I was like, hey, you go to the Chinese buffet, that ice cream machine is always working.
Man,
it never gets jammed up.
Soft serve, looking at
Asian people fix it themselves. Don't send it back.
I might fuck around and make the next man tournament 2K, man. I don't know. We'll see, bro. I don't want to put, you know what I mean? But I might have to, you know what I'm saying? Because
the people in the tournament, with the 10 clip.
Yeah. I mean, of course, they still have to go through the process of doing the 10 clip.
They didn't do that the first time.
Yeah. I want to go out on a limb and make something crazy, man. But we'll see. We'll
do that shit, bro.
Do it.
Drake, do that shit. 2000.
On the men's tournament, they was about to get into a night fight over $1,000.
Do that shit, bro. Drake, do that shit, bro.
Gonna be showing
but you know what I'm saying? It's in the air. We'll discuss it. We'll probably put something together. But you know what I'm saying? Like that
have
shit
tag
will be
team partners too. Have tag teams like
2-on-2 battles.
A 2-on-2. You
2-on-2 battle.
You can try to pick your partner. Man, bro, you pick your partner, or it's all in the hat, and motherfuckers gonna be teamed up. It could be niggas who don't even like each other. Be like, man, I don't like you, but we gonna win this money type shit. That shit be fire, bro.
That'd be funny if you had two people that just did not like each other. They would just make it worse. Man, you pulled that airwalk right now. You pulled that airwalk, man. You over bullshit, man. You pulled that dusty ass shoe out. I already know how that would go. And if they had a YouTube
make
channel,
somebody lose. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Skipgoeshard goes live the next day. He hey man, he pulled out that little pussy dusty ass New Balance when it was saying show your best, show your most hype sneaker, and he pulled out that dusty ass Asics. Like I could just see that would be so much worse, man. I think you would have to pick your own team and So you don't
Facts,
bury the other
Michael.
person.
Facts. That's exactly what I'm thinking, because that 2K would definitely bring out some, you know what I mean, some more heavy hitters, and y'all could really go clash at it. Like tonight was a very, you know what I'm saying, epic match to me. You know what I'm saying? One of the ones I like watching, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back and continue to watch because it was dope. And you know what I'm saying, Skip, at the end of the day, you 2-1 in the trap house. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like you got no losing ass record or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though you come back with that 2K and you make it to the finals or something like that, bro. That shit, it's gonna be just dope to just talk your shit, man. Like, I wish I could really like be up in these battles and shit. If I wasn't hosting, I would probably be making some arrangements and trying to get up in one of these shits, man. Because like, even if I took an L, bro, like I would really be like on some I collect and skip shit and just be like talking my shit, showing shoes or whatever like that, and I go down like a G, like fuck it, you know what I mean? I lost, man. Fuck out of it.
Bro, that shit was so much fun. That shit was fun, man. And
these battles, last week's battle was Justice League against Steppenwolf. If y'all ever watched Justice League with Steppenwolf,
yeah.
This week's battle with Skip was the Avengers against Thanos.
Yeah, it really was. It really was, yeah. Because man, bro, Matt, hey, that man, the man has heat, man. I was like, because I wasn't used, you know what I mean? Like I'm used to going in, win the first one, you know what I mean, and you know, do my thing, you know what I mean. But like people always say, it depends on the questions. It's the questions. We've watched all kinds of heat shoes get kicked off the fucking island, and it had a lot of people be like, how the fuck does this shoe get kicked off the island, man? It's all about the questions, and these questions were not in my favor. Not saying y'all was on some goofy shit. I'm just saying, like, in general, they weren't really in my favor. I didn't have what the questions had to offer, so I had to like improvise, you know what I mean?
I have a question.
My first two battles, I was all right.
I got the $1 million question, and I want everybody's opinion because I value guys' opinion because we're all sneakerheads here. But I'll start with Skip because you've battled Chilltown and Matt.
Mm-hmm.
You battled them both now that you think about it, because you battled Chilltown and Who Has the Heat, right?
Yeah.
Who do you got between that? Who do you got in the final round? Obviously, I can't weigh in because I'm a judge and I really don't give a shit anyway. But like, who do you got? Because you've seen them both.
Yes, like I said, man. Like my first thought is like, you know how like Dragon Ball Z, when they're fighting their asses off and they're both like have their hands on their knees, like looking at each other and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking. But it like I'm telling you, man, that's my first thought. But like I said, man, it depends on these questions. But when it comes to Chilltown, from what I watched and I battled Chilltown. And when it comes to Matt, by battling Matt, bro, it's just like they always have something. It's like infinite ammo on a video game. It's like, fuck, he has that. Damn, he has that. You know what I mean? You get that with Chilltown, old and new, and then you get that with Matt. You know what I mean? I don't know if he got any kind of old shit, but like Chilltown has that old shit. Like when I went against him and he had like the burgundy fives, I was like, come fucking on, man.
Oh shit,
you know what I mean? Like,
got the
like
burgundy
that.
five.
He pulled though.
He pulled them and you lost.
Yeah, he did. So he can't use that shit no more. But I'm just talking about as far as like these people, like their collections, their heat, their arsenal. But it's like infinite ammo with these guys. Real talk. So it's gonna be, if the questions are in both their favorites, it's gonna be a nail biter. They're gonna be 6-6, and it's gonna get to down to that one question, and hopefully they both answer it to a T, and then the judges are like, man, fuck. Like y'all need to like take a smoke break, and like really think about like what I'm about to do. Like jurors in a court of law, some shit like that. You know what I mean? When they go and they be like, man, we can either send this motherfucker to prison 20 years or he can get off, like type shit like that. So it's gonna be a tough one to me.
Facts. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man.
It's gonna be crazy as shit.
Where we at?
Who do y'all got? Shit. I don't know.
Oh man, for me, Matt for the win, Chilltown. I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna see a lot of different shit, bro. We're gonna see a lot of different shit. I don't even think Matt even pulled a Jordan yet. You know what I'm saying? And I know for sure he has Jordan.
No, he did. He pulled the public school New York. He pulled the public school 12.
He pulled the
I know
mirrors.
he got.
And he took the mirrors today, the 7s.
I know he got a shitload of dunks too that I haven't seen him pull out yet, or it might be some that some shit that I ain't even know that Matt had. But I know what Matt been using inside the tournament is like, I don't know, bro. It's like different. Like I remember he pulled out some pink shoes. I forgot the pink rosés and some shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
that's a
Matt pulled
beautiful
those
ass
today.
fucking shoe.
He pulled those today.
He pulled those out today.
Carlo
got some.
Oh, you did pull those out today, right?
DC, what the hell you just pulled?
He did.
Mirrors.
Yeah, let me send those my way, bro.
These old things.
Yeah, these old things.
Struggle, what you got over there? Look like you ready to show something.
He's always ready to show shoes.
Beautiful Struggle look like he about to fight somebody.
Carlo always pulling out something crazy. Carlo, I need help. I need help on hits. I need help on hits. Carlo.
While I'm here,
I won't even lie to you.
Oh, those is dope.
Oh shit!
That's why I came up.
Big screen. Are those the sunset? The women's pair?
Yeah, we can do this for the ladies, size 12 and a half.
That's dope.
Grief.
What year was that?
2006.
Yeah, I was gonna say 05. Yeah, I remember that shoe.
Damn, got me wanting to show shoes, knowing damn well I can't be showing no shoes.
Well, I can tell you this, right? Monday, right? You know what I'm saying? I got a dope show lined up. I don't know if y'all know Bleacher Report Kicks or whatever like that, BR Kicks. The dude that be behind the account, Meech, the black dude with the dreads and shit like that. Yeah, he's sliding through and he said he got a 20 clip to let off. You know what I'm saying? And,
PSG5, friend and family.
Those is dope. B.
Those are very limited too. Not the black pair. I got the black pair.
I got my boy Ricky Shubio coming through. Y'all might follow him on IG. I actually went to high school with him, and he agreed to let off a 20 clip as well.
Oh shit!
For the dope. What the heck are those?
Those is different, bro.
These are the Air Force One Busy.
I've never seen those.
Hold on. Let me put some motherfucking respect on motherfucking DiCarlo, bro.
Hey, send those my way too, DC.
They're the Pedro winners. They the manager of Daft Punk. He put out 252 pairs back in 2008. He did a Nike Real One World Collection, and these are crazy. These are crazy.
Oh yeah, B-Mo, shit's crazy too. Hold on.
Yeah, these are crazy.
Oh yes, those are hard when they came out. I like those.
We could do some old retro, new retro today.
Hold on, that's how you do it. That question was brought up today too. Would you wear your old flints to go pick up your new flints?
I did it.
Paula, did you do that with some sneakers that came out?
No, you wanted me to do it for the cool gray 11s, which I will.
Okay. What's so dope? Those Laney threes?
No, these are do the right thing threes.
These
are military blues that they need to retro.
Hell yeah, they will.
B-More got these nines. Hold on. Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie, B-More killing the nines. He had the bin nines.
Yeah, go ahead and show shoes, so I don't got to.
Those is dope.
We can show another.
Wait, what else? Oh, hold on. What you got down there? Struggle? Those the hair sevens?
Nah, this ain't no hair 7.
The Chinese what?
Those are Year of the Rats.
No, Year of the Rats, right?
Yep, Year of the Rats.
Oh, those is fire. I couldn't see because of the light.
Yeah.
Man, I told you all, bro. There's so many people with so much heat. Unsung heroes.
Yeah, show those things.
Which one is that?
This is the LeBron 7 Heroes pack. This is a sample of a sample.
Man, them hoes hard. Look at them.
Oh damn.
I see.
They copied off the Bread 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I saw. I was like, damn, that kind of reminds me of the bread. Exactly. Okay.
I'm trying to
DC,
remember.
what you driving, man?
What was the
I
other?
wish I had some shoes to show. Shit, I ain't got shit.
I got my white man can't jumps coming in the mail.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Caught them bitches for like 300 and some change.
I'm still jealous of Dub though. I'm still waiting on
Yeah,
my
let's go.
I like those.
Let's
I like
go.
those.
Let's go. My 9.5 is on the way, bro.
That was hard.
Congrats, bro.
Somebody gonna say, show me something that's not a Jordan. I'm pulling them shits out.
I like those too,
Every
B-Mo.
time.
And the pine
Those
green
are
before the pine green.
crazy. Those are great. Hold up. Let me put some fucking respect.
Oh, they said no.
Do they pump up?
Yep.
Those are dope, B-Mo.
Man, that just shows, man. There's just so many different shoes out there, man. So many flavors looking at.
Hold on, what we got down there, DC? Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on,
DC.
let me get to
that.
you, Struggle. Give me a second,
Got
Struggle.
the-
Let me give you a second. Let me give me a
You got
second.
the
What's
Jerry-
those?
Jerry
Grand Hills?
Stackhouse? No, these are Jerry Stackhouse.
Well, they got Jerry
Okay.
Stackhouse on
And
there.
then we got the Grand Hills.
There we go. There we go. That was one of my first shoes. I remember getting that shoe as like a baby.
Steelers. Sean Kemp's.
I think that's the one Zaya won that round with, right?
Yeah.
Low drop today.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Oh yeah, some lows did come out, right?
Yeah, it was like
Struggle, what
the
you
low
got
drop
over there,
today.
Struggle? What you pulled up?
I'll do kamikaze. Too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Kamikaze
Okay.
on there.
It ain't win tonight, but it's still dope.
Okay, so those are the breast cancer ones, right? Are those the breast cancer ones?
Yeah, nah, this ain't it. This
Oh, that's not it. Oh, but that's the one. That's the one he pulled, right, tonight?
Yeah, that's what he pulled.
Okay,
Pine green
okay.
before the pine green.
Ooh, hold on. Let me put it back. Let me bring it back.
I don't know, my lighting bad.
Morgans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go. Pine green before the pine green. And it's
Yes,
light.
sir.
Okay, there we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I remember
That
when we
was
played Rocky,
clean.
these things were going for like 500 right before release. This one was crazy.
Damn. What we got right here, B1? Whoa.
Those are dope. I like that.
Whoa. What are we talking about?
Oregon Duck.
That's
What are
that
we
Diamond
talking
Duck.
about?
That's that Dion, baby. The Oregon Duck one, though.
Woo.
Hey, I like that. That O is beaming like a bit.
What? What?
Woo.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy.
This is
That
my
was
most.
crazy.
This is my B More mail call. How he tweets.
Hold
His
on,
mail
Double P.
call.
What you over here bringing out the cut, man?
Yes, sir.
Doraemon SB High.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that bitch is clean.
I like that red on there, that red hair.
Yeah, I know. I love that. I like
Yeah.
this lace lock too, the yellow. And then I've reached back on these
Hold on, I got you.
a while back ago. I
wings.
reached back and found the links.
Ooh,
My number. What's my number?
God.
6411 at a 19,400.
Hey,
The
soul
number.
music. Hell yeah, that O was dancing like a mother. Soul music.
Yep.
Hold on. What he doing down here? Hold on. I'm gonna go to struggle. What you got right there?
Well, we can take it back. I need a new pair, actually. They're starting to talk. We do some
Okay.
Shout out to the
Ooh,
Pippins.
Tony C would like that one right
They're
there.
talking. I need
Yes,
to get
sir.
them.
That's Tony C shoe right there.
Nobody gives these love, but hot lava. We can do some Agassi, some cross training.
Nah, them shit's fire.
Oh shit.
Air Tech Challenge Tart. Then we can take it back. We can do some Dave White.
Ooh. I think those got pulled in the last one.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some old ass Jordans if y'all want to see them. Look, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
like those.
God, B-More, what are you doing?
I like them trainers.
B More,
What are
Struggle,
you
B
doing?
More, and V, y'all cutting up right now, man. And Dub, y'all
What
holding
are
it
you
down.
doing, B-More?
Tokyo Bo Jacksons.
My God. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
Pippin.
Oh shit.
Got some Indestruction.
Wait, hold on. You see what you got right there, bro?
Got some
Bring those back.
Indestructs.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Got
Damn.
the Matumbos.
Ooh.
That Black History Month theme.
Adidas.
Oh my God.
Damn, those are dope.
Okay, DC. Okay. But we got, hold on, B-More. What's that right there, man? What are those, bro? Come on, you
Put some
gotta talk
respect
about
on
it.
it.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, soul music. Yeah, I got some OJs and shit.
Oh shit.
The laser on here is crazy.
Got a little something. Hey, so that's a laser, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's a
They don't make Jordan
answer like a mother.
They don't put Jumpmans on the back of Jordan 1s no more.
Right. I got a jump here on it, so I'm straight.
Yeah, I have my damn Jumpman with the
whoa.
My damn. Oh shit.
Oh, you playing like that, Dub?
No, they actually are releasing a low top joint of these.
Yes,
Dre.
they are.
They're actually using like semi decent leather and not the crap that they usually put on lows and mids. Like they're actually putting orange leather and not that new bug crap that they put right there. So be on the lookout for those. Those things might hit a lot harder than you think.
I got a little pussy at Jordan 19. You know what I mean?
Those hoes are dusty.
Them bitches are dusty, yeah. I got a little Jordan 19.
I'll be honest with you, I never saw a 19 before, ever.
Bruh.
Skip ain't seen those in 18 years either.
Oh my
God. And then I have the ones that these read retro, but I got the old one. Damn, he got the fucking Oregon. Good grief.
What you guys Skip?
These retro, but these are like the OGs right here. The,
okay. I remember seeing those when I was in high school.
And then the fucking
now that I think about it,
the red and white ones, these bitches beat the shit right here. The red and I mean these were like the West Coast of some shit right here.
Okay.
I got a little pussy. I ain't got that much. I mean,
you go show the Galaxy foams be more.
How dare you?
Now, if he would have stomped somebody out in those for that one question, I would have voted for those.
No, didn't that come out the same year them Concords came out? And that's both of them.
No, those came out 2012 All-Star game.
Yep, 2012.
The All-Star game in Orlando.
A year after.
They were like helicopters buzzing around.
And they did the Galaxy things.
Yeah, the socks. Yeah, it came with them.
I don't know why people are tripping about Griffies, but these were sitting back in the day, and now
What?
Today's trash is tomorrow's.
What?
Yeah, they used to sit, man.
Yeah, today's trash is tomorrow's treasure. We could do that.
Them bitches hard.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Gray Griffies, bro.
Electric green.
Yeah. Is that Volt? Is that Volt or like
Struggle? Where you from, Struggle?
Oh, I
forgot Volt.
Oh my god! Look how many said.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember having the one on the bottom, bro. I remember those.
DeCarlo.
I was balling in those too, bro. I remember those. I was in the 11th grade. I remember those. Oh my god!
Hey, Struggle, where you from?
I used to live up in DC, but now I'm up in Denver. You know what the military.
Okay, yeah. Because I see you pulling the phones out, so I need.
We did that. I was gonna tell you. I know you.
Little pussy at 22s and shit. You know, little light work. I ain't got shit. These old ass 22s.
When was the? How old is those? Skip like
like this is like 2000.
Five?
Yeah, because he came back. Came back with the 16s. Yeah, when he was at the Wizards, and he wore the cool grays like when he came back with the Wizards too. You have to kind of remember what he did with the Wizards.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Old.
Still got my peel off tape.
Oh, the peel off tape? Hell yeah!
I got sneakers. This is a battle question. Shoes that match B Moore's shirt or match your other person's shirt.
Oh, I don't think I have that shit. I got another old ass 22.
22.
I know
I've never seen a 22 before.
With a 3M.
Dollar fans that anybody got 13.
This will match B Moore's shirt. It has to match the other person's shirt.
Oh, B Moore got it up right now.
This is the Atmos. Yo, shit. Yeah, this is the Atmos. This is the Atmos Superstar right here. Everyone just knows Atmos for their Air Maxes, but they actually did a Superstar. You can get this on the low, and this one's too. Both of these are under $200.
Oof. This shit is so underrated.
Underrated, bro.
So underrated.
And I'll be the first to like dump on Jordan Brand when they come with bullshit, but this is like under $200 on GOAT right now for my size.
B-Boy ain't never lied. He ain't underrated, but I went with the red.
Everybody got threes and shit.
Oh, I love those 13s.
Hold on, I just wanted to show the laces off, but my shit ain't auto.
Yeah, that red is hard.
That red is busting, bro.
Who had it? Skip?
Oh yeah, I was hoping to show like my week 13s and shit, and this damn you know what I mean, the battle and shit like that, and my fucking like my forest green 14s and shit.
You want to?
I was hoping forest is on deck.
Yeah.
We could do.
Oh yeah, you got the 4-5 and the 2-3.
God damn, man.
Oh,
Sleepy, you sold them? You tripping?
Oh,
Cool gray 11s. Yeah.
T Marsh is in the building. What's good, bro?
T Marsh, what up, bro?
What's up?
Hold on, B-Mo. What
going
you
on?
doing? What you doing?
Oh, black. Oh yeah, yes sir.
Damn.
Yeah, hey, those Dre Day kicks for us right there, man. Them bitches so hard.
Yeah. I wish I could shot and screen, but it's like it's almost 1 o'clock. I don't want to. T Marsh, what's good, bro?
Hey, man, I was trying to see how to flip my screen. I'm on my phone tonight. I'm trying to get on my.
Y'all know how to flip the screen. I know a lot of people be asking about how to flip.
So you gotta
go
to the settings, bro, and it'll go to your camera, and it'll give you the option. You'll say front camera or back camera.
Oh, shit, we got the DMV all in a. We got the DMV all in a diagonal right now. We got the high and low. We got the high and low right here.
Ooh.
Yep.
Low 13s. I think I would wear low 13s. It's besides 1s and 11s. I think low 13s and low 5s probably do it for me. But that's it.
It hasn't bled.
Hold on, T Marsh, bring that back. T Marsh, bring that back. Hold on. What we got there?
Sir.
Barclays.
Yes, sir.
The All-Star Game Jones. The Rega. The Martian ones. No, sorry.
Those is fire. Okay. What we got there, B-Mo?
That KD4 Galaxy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
I remember I used to see everybody with those shoes, bro. KD's was busting at one point, bro. Like super busting. Hold on, T March. What's that? That's another Barkley?
That ain't me. I'm gonna come on my.
Oh, that's DC. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, DC. Put some respect on your name.
These the House of Hoop joints. I think it's only like 70 pairs of these. These are crazy.
That's a show me a rare shoe. Show me a rare shoe. Struggle, what you got right there?
So this is what I would have used for the talking shit one. I would have used these Kobe 8 snake skins. It looked like some Balenciaga spikes on these joints.
Ooh.
Yeah. Those are those came out. Yes, sir. I need those. I need those.
I remember when those came out too. It was hard to hit on.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Bro. Oh, I got a Dubrey on there too. I didn't know that.
The Dubrey.
See, that's something you learn all the time, bro. I didn't even know what iridescent was at first. I said, nigga, what? Oh, you mean holographic?
Houston Oiler.
Oh, I know Skip talked about low 13s. Gotta have the chutneys for the low 13s.
Hopefully I'm making hella happy right now.
Oh, yeah.
I got the Navy ones. I'm moving, so I'm like trying to keep all this. Oh, God damn it, anymore.
What you got?
Oh,
T-Marsh, what's good,
T-Marsh?
What's up, big boy?
Keep them up, T-Marsh. T-Marsh, keep them up. I got mine too.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nice. You got good taste. I'm big Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
I dabble in Kobe.
Everybody remember.
Brazil 6s on deck. Looking.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
I forgot what shoe I was camping out for when that shoe came out. It had to be do you remember what shoe came out after that Brazil? I'm trying to think. I can't remember right now.
LeBron 10s.
Shit.
Miami Nights. Are you gonna get those Miami Night lows, T-Marsh? T-Marsh, you gonna get those Miami Night lows?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's go, T-Marsh.
Yeah.
Nah, the shoes don't sit over here, MBS. It's just like in the States.
Bruh.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
Why?
That's going to retro, hopefully. Hopefully
it doesn't.
Damn.
No, you can't be the only one I'm seeing with that.
That's crazy. That's a slap.
Don't worry.
Man, ain't no damn way I'll battle against B More, Struggle, Dub.
Oh, DC got his pairs.
Marsh. Ain't no fucking way.
DC got his pairs.
Ain't no fucking way I'll battle y'all's asses. I ain't got it.
And he got his militaries.
Yeah, the military.
Ooh. A-walls. Hell yeah.
What are those?
Those are the Dornbecker sixes.
DB6
and the fours. Oh.
DB4. Damn, we got the low sixes on there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, those are the motorsport.
Motorsport.
Sixes, right?
Oh, the Olympic sixes.
Olympic sixes.
Damn.
We keep the shit going, you know.
Oh my god.
I
got those. Yeah. Those are like the one pair I had.
People hate on these, but the Jimmy Butlers, I like these a lot, man.
Jimmy Butler sixes, yeah.
Diffuse, I think they call those diffuse blue or something like that.
We all know they're the Jimmy Butlers. Yeah. We know they're the Jimmy Butlers, so
yeah.
Oh. Hey Dre, man. Hey, I'm gonna head out, bro.
I got you, Skip. Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Thank you,
Skip.
Good job,
man. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah,
good job.
Appreciate y'all, boys. I'm gonna get at y'all.
Peace.
Those are laser
crazy.
Yeah.
Struggle. What you got, Struggle?
We got some pewters. Be more know.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
I love sixes too. Oreo.
Yeah.
Everybody remember the Gucci ones?
Of course. What you mean?
Yeah.
I gotta go back and chase those Jones, bro. T-Mark, what you got over there? Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, I got mine. Yeah, I love my 11s.
Yeah.
They're all hidden somewhere.
That's dope.
Storm Blues.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the shoe that eludes me.
Yeah, that's crazy. What you got there, people?
Ooh.
Pulling DB5s and shit.
Icy bottom, still crazy. Those dead stock, BMO.
You know it.
The 5x10.
Damn.
5x3 Jones.
That's crazy.
This don't get no respect.
Wait, what you got there?
So last time when I showed this to the first
my
Hawaii.
God.
This is the first Hawaii.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The Aloha joint. See, it got the Hawaiian flag on the back. Hawaii.
That's a slap to the face. Damn. Oh, that's how you do it.
Your next tournament gonna be crazy.
It is. It gotta be. That's crazy. Ooh my God.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
If you know, you know.
Bro, that's crazy. Y'all going ahead 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. Let me see two. No, let me see your best three. Right. Well, I want to say best three, but show me three right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and head this thing. I'm out here. We've been up here like 3 hours and some change and shit. I need a good three. A good three. T Marsh, B Mo, Struggle, Dub P. You can chime in if you want to. And remember, if y'all in the chat, you know what I'm saying, I got BR Kicks coming through tomorrow. The boy Meech, that be not tomorrow, Monday. He got a 20 clip. That's the one that's be behind the council Bleacher Report. Reached out to him, and Monday is a work with a schedule. And my boy Ricky Shubio on Instagram. I don't know if y'all follow him. I actually went to school with him. You know what I'm saying? I know him personally. He said he'll come through, show a 20 clip. And it's gonna be a dope show. So I hope y'all come through tomorrow, Monday. And I'm giving
Yeah,
away
I got an
$100.
NDS.
Giving away $100 for best 10 clip, man. Y'all already know how I do it. All right, let's go. Let's go with. Oh, you want to go first, BMO? All right, bet. Let's get it. Oh, what we got there? What we got there? What we got there?
That's that Ben 7, baby.
Okay. Yeah,
that
that's
blood
crazy.
drop.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never seen nobody really with the what's the OVO 9s, right?
The Ben 9, baby.
Ben 9s. I'm bugging. Ben 9s, my bad. The Ben 13.
That was fly right there.
My God. All right, who we on to next? Let's go T Marsh.
All right.
Got you.
Shoot, I'm gonna go. These 11 lows, the gum sole.
Okay.
We got the Georgetown 11 lows. We'll go Barcelona. The Barcelona Night.
Oh God.
Yeah, the fire red lows, 5s.
What? I never knew they had fire red lows, bro.
Yeah.
Not the 5s.
Then they got the New York Knicks 5 lows.
Yeah, I've never seen those. That's crazy.
And the green glove 4s.
He said 3, T-Mark.
He's snapping. It's all good.
Infrared 6s.
Ooh. Let's get it. Struggle.
Let's do
Up
some
to you.
oldies. Let's do some oldies but goodies.
Yeah. I think Danny pulled those out.
Chambray.
I remember those. I remember those.
Yeah.
I beat the heck out of mine. Good gracious, I love those.
We could just do some.
Oh, I love the Cavs. I got 2 of those.
I need those.
I had to double up on them when I was stupid.
Sheesh.
I need those.
I have them. They're back here.
Fight for, obviously, got some equality.
Oh yeah, you need those. You need those. You definitely need those.
Rank, y'all. Is it my turn to show 3? Well, it's
Yeah.
my turn to show
I
4.
got you, Doug.
But it's a
Okay,
theme. So I'm gonna show 4 shoes, but it's 3 that make up one shoe. So everyone knows where my top 3 joint go. So I showed the top 3 right here, right?
Oh my God. Yes.
But you gotta have 1, 2. And you gotta have 3.
Oh my God.
You gotta have all 3.
Let's go.
There you go, Doug. Nice, Doug.
That was a slap.
Yeah, Doug.
All right, y'all. All right, we about to line that down. Hit that like button for your boy. I just felt like going live, you know what I'm saying, after the battle.
Positivity.
Hear thoughts. Here, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, different questions. Skip walked us through what his mind of what he was thinking throughout the battle and stuff like that. And I like the insight that he had. You already know who's in the finals. You got, Matt for the win, and you got Channel Chilltown. You know what I'm saying? That one's going to be crazy. Stand by for that one. I know it's going to be sometime this week coming up. This women battle is coming up. We're giving away 1.6 for them as well. And Monday, like I said, I got my boy Ricky Shubio, and I got my boy Meech that be behind Bleacher Report Kicks account. He said he's going to come through, show a 20. And Ricky said he's gonna show a 20, and whoever else want to pull up and try to win $100, y'all can show it a 10 clip y'all's damn self. Y'all know how we do it. Dre Jungles the Cave. Shout outs to the Trap. Shout outs to all the other channels that I fuck with heavy, and everybody that supports, man. Salutes to y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for coming through. We out of here.
Yeah.
Peace.